Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hello. I'm your girl Keisha, host of Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports. I'm rolling with my co-host, The Ball. Y'all come in the building, hit the like button as you come in the door. Make sure if you have not subscribed to Cut the Ish, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, tell a friend, let everybody know that we over here talking ish. What's up, The Ball? How you feeling?
I'm feeling like I got the bubble guts, but I will hang in now.
Too much information. I don't need to know about your stomach.
That's why I got to drink that lemon juice, and then I got to get some of that ginger. They said that help your stomach. You flush everything out.
I need some help, Chad. I need some help dealing with him. Let me say hey to my chat. You get yourself together, The Ball. And puck up. I don't want him to. Never mind. I didn't mean to say that. What's up, Dre Stewart? What's up, June Brown? ADP. TW7525. Sharice De Jesus. Donna C. Faithfully yours. What's up, Jemima? Brian Lewis. I see she wins. I'm going on down the road. I see y'all up in here, coming in here, being all early and stuff. Y'all say y'all not on CP time. When y'all see 8 o'clock, that means we getting started at 8 o'clock. I appreciate y'all. Y'all see, I have a lot of respect for y'all's time. Me and DeBall is up here on time, even though he having issues. Yeah. Even though he having issues. DeBall is I'm gonna be dropping some videos on Full Court Trio for the ball. Y'all look out for that tomorrow. But we're going to get this thing going. Hopefully the ball has not passed out and he's going to make it. Because I know what happens when you're going through that ball. Mm-hmm. You start feeling hot and sweaty. And you all right?
Yeah, they said on that Pepto-Bismol, you know what I'm saying, it helps a lot. So, I drank a little bit of that. So, you know what I'm saying, I should make it.
I should make it. All that bad stuff. That's what you need to do.
Now, if it was 2020, they said there'll be the, said that C19, you don't want to, so they'll say that'll be the symptom of that. But, say it's 2026, so, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Okay, man. I know we act like we care, but we really don't.
I got you.
We really don't. I hope you guys are having a great evening. I hope y'all gonna enjoy this conversation. We're gonna talk about Brie Jones' injury and what that means for the Dream and Angel. We're gonna also talk about UConn package deal with these nepotism and first round picks back to back. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna talk about Raven and Caitlin, a marriage made in I don't know about hell.
They marriage is like tuna fish and mayo. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to say. The Twitter streets are talking. I will say that, and some of it's positive, but a lot of it is not. But we're gonna talk about Ravens fit in ending, and that's the topics we got up on the board today. We're gonna start off in ATL. Well, we got some news, Devon.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about it. I was mad. What the devil did I do to my thing screen? Hold on. I gotta get the ball back up here. Because I tried to get rid of him, but he just ran off. What the hell is this thing doing? But anyway, oh no, I got it. You had me doing two different things at one time. And now I gotta go get my stuff. Forgot about that when I did. What?
I will say I was at the top.
You was at the top, and then it ran off with you.
Mm.
Let's do this. All right, we back. All right, we should be back. There we go. Somewhere around up in there. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
it looked funny. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like it.
We'll be all right.
We'll be all right for a little bit until I
Mm-hmm.
figure it out. But anyway, back at the, I don't know why that's so messed up. Anyway, moving on with life. We're gonna talk about Brie Jones because I was not happy to go. I knew she got hurt though. I will say that. I knew she got hurt, but I thought she had already went and did the surgery. But I'm not quite. We still don't understand the actual date that she had the surgery. But according to Atlanta, because you know they introduced everybody like they was gonna play, but that's neither here nor there. Atlanta Dream forward Brionna Jones underwent knee surgery, out without a timetable to return.
Mm-hmm.
What I was hearing about is that it was a meniscus tear. I didn't hear ACL. I heard a meniscus tear, and I'm thinking that's maybe 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And she did this overseas. So without knowing the actual date of the surgery, it's hard to determine whether she's going to be, how long she's going to be out. But I think the Atlanta Dream wanted to take some of the pressure off, and they just decided to say there's no timetable and she'll come back whenever she comes back. But the ball, what do you think this means for this championship contending team, which they was trying to be a championship contending team? I think the loss of Brie Jones is significant. Let me know your thoughts.
If she come back this season, like I said, it'll be all right because she will be needed for them to make a championship run based on how the teams are constructed above them right now. Because like I said, I think I got them third in the WNBA behind
Right.
the Aces, who I think is a co-favorite with the Liberty. So I think, you need all your horses in place, including maybe could get one more piece, a.k.a. Natasha Cloud. If you could pull that off, so I think we could be that 1C and really, make some noise when it comes to being a championship contending team. But having said that, I think it's good news that Brie Jones is out for a minute. If for nothing else, I think it incorporate Angel easier within, the flow of the offense. Because I think, with any new team, and you got somebody like a superstar like Angel, it's hard to really incorporate yourself when you're trying to acquiesce to everybody else. And that means including, try to acquiesce to Brie Jones as well if she was healthy. And so, in this case, if Brie Jones is out for a significant amount of time, I think it could incorporate Angel easier as far as the type of offense they want to run. And then when Brie Jones comes back, Angel will always be in the flow of things, and it'll really be, a situation where Angel could really, grow her game. Because, like I said, she don't have to really share or acquiesce to somebody else who's been on the team before her. And also have an all-star resume themselves when it comes to Brie Jones.
So I get what you're saying. So you think it'll be a little easier for her to learn the ropes and be pushed to the forefront, kind of like what happened when she first got to Chicago. Since you pushed into the start, well, she was already going to be in the start lineup, but she's going to be relied on heavily. You think that's the better way for her to learn the system in Atlanta? That's what you're saying?
What I'm saying is this. When you have an all-star caliber player, Brie Jones, you can't just push her to the side to try to incorporate somebody like Angel who just came on the team, recently. So I think she would have been considered when it comes to how the offense would have been ran, as far as who get touches and who get the conduct the offense at various points throughout the games. And so my thing is, by Brie Jones being removed as of right now, I think it's easier for the coaching staff to incorporate Angel from a big man standpoint as far as her game And then when Brie Jones come back, she would fit in where she'll be the fourth option instead of her being like the third option initially if she was healthy.
I got you. So let me ask you this. So what do Atlanta do? Do they put Angel at 5 and then they start Nas Hillman? What do they?
No, if anything, I would put Okot at 5.
So you will start the rookie.
Yes. Cause
Okay.
I think at the end of the day, you know what I'm
So you
saying, in
have,
order for them to be a championship level team, I think she need to take her lumps. And this is no shade to Nas Hillman. You know what she is. And I think the role that she's been last year is the role that she is in now. And I think she need to continue to be in that role and be comfortable in that role. But I think the rookie who got a lot of upside, you know what I'm saying, if you let her get baptized through the fire, if quote unquote, so to speak, early, you know what I'm saying, I think she would be ready for, you know what I'm saying, what's ahead when it comes to a championship run later on during the season. That's why I would go with Okot first and put her in the starting lineup and keep Angel at the 4 instead of putting Angel at the 5 if you don't have to.
okay. I mean, because basically that's why I said on draft night I knew for a fact they needed another big, and they knew I'm pretty sure the Dream knew Brie Jones had surgery and was going to be out, so that dictated what they wanted to do. But I still think they need another big, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say about Okot is the good thing about Okot is she comes from a program where I'm pretty sure she was taught a lot under Don Staley. You know what I'm saying? Because I fully believe in Don Staley when it comes to bigs, right? We've said that all the time. The only hesitation I have is, Okada only been playing basketball like 5 years of her life. So hopefully she can grasp on as quickly as she needs to grasp on. But I think she's like you say, she's surrounded by some good pieces. Nas Tillman is undersized in that role. I like her being the sixth man. I just don't want to ruin Okada, if that makes sense.
No, I wouldn't ruin. I don't think she'll get ruined because first and foremost, like I said, one thing I can say about Don Staley, like I said, I get hard on her when it comes to her guard play, because I think somebody that was a point guard, that was a legendary point guard, her guards don't really, translate to the W like they should, except for I want to say Alicia Gray, but Alicia Gray came from another school, so she already was somewhat developed, huh?
She came from North Carolina and then she went to South Carolina.
Yeah. So she was already somewhat developed before she got to Dawn. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dawn added to her game, but I think she was already established to, how she liked to play before she got to Don Staley. But I will say Don Staley is great with big man. She do a great job with big man, from Angel Wilson to Aaliyah Boston to, Camila Cardoso. So she, even on at what's the girl name? Ashley Joyce, and she got promise. So she does a great job with big man. So I wouldn't feel like Okot would be shell shocked with, the exposure of playing a starting spot if she had to go in that position. But I think she needs to be in that position if you're going to have Brie Jones out for a while, because I think her development and her fast-paced development when it comes to her needing that in-game experience going to help them in the long run when we do play these teams in the playoffs. We going to need a Okot. So, but I would say you was right. You've been advocating that they get a big man with, with the Dream. I didn't want Okot, to be honest with you. I wanted Tanai Lasser because I don't trust Jordan Canada to be healthy all season. And I think Tanai Lasser could give you that scoring punch if Jordan Canada got to be gone for a certain amount of time. So I always been a Tanai Lasser person. I just said Don don't develop point guards as well, or don't develop guards as well. But I'm always going to feel like Tanai Lasser, the FSU Tanai Lasser is the Tanai Lasser that can really thrive at a WNBA level. I wanted Tanai Lasser more than I wanted Okot. But as they got Okot, I think she could be a great fit here if they use her properly.
Mm-hmm. I agree on using her properly. I just want her to be developed properly. And sometimes some people don't, because I watched OCOT all season. You know, I watched college basketball,
Of course.
and there were times throughout this season. You know, Don had to take her out because of physicality and just getting kind of beat up down there in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, these ladies over 6'5", some reason they be so nice. I be like, girl, hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Hit them. Come on. So it's a couple of times when I ain't gonna say couple, it's many times when physicality got to be too much for OCOT. Don had to take her out and bring in somebody else. It's just, I understand being baptized by fire, and I understand that Nas is undersized, and that's the thing. I just wish Tina Charles was on this roster so she can at least mentor these two ladies that's taking on this starting role for the Dream. But that's just my wish list.
I understand about Tina Charles, but Tina Charles probably still feel like she could play. You know what I'm saying? She probably feel like she's still a starter.
Well, right now, I don't know if everybody else feel like
no, not at all. Because but you gotta think about it. If you Tina
well, she
Charles,
might come around. Is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. But think about this: if you're Tina Charles, you just scored 16 points a game last year.
Yeah,
so you feel like you still got it. You know
of
what I'm
course
saying?
you do. But the organizations are evaluating you differently than what you think.
Yes, but this is what you gotta understand when it comes to athletes. The last people to really realize that they not what they say they are is the athletes themselves. They always live in a delusion that they are better than what the film and the people that evaluate the film say they are at this time. So hopefully she does come to a conclusion that, hey, maybe me coming off the bench in the backup role as a mentor role not only will extend my career, but it can help me develop some players that I feel like is in the same mode as me. I'm talking about Tina Charles.
Right.
And I will say this, Chat. I heard you loud and clear, and I got the article. So we need to add the Vandersloot, saying portion of this show tonight where she talking about Angel. Like, so I sent it to your Instagram, but we could do that last.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell the chat I heard you, and I found the article. So we're gonna discuss it. But for us, Ocott, like I said, I just think she need to be baptized by fire. I think she does do a little shooting. Out, said she do a little shooting from the outside. She got what? They say she got mid-range. She got a 3-point shot, which will open up for Angel. You know what I'm saying? So if she could get that going, so that could be.
It
needs some work.
Yeah, she's not. She does most of her work in the paint.
Oh, okay. So she's not like a Maddie Westbell.
No.
Okay. So you watching more than I do. That's why I'm just leaning
on you. I mean, she's working on it, but she kind of like Camilla was coming out of college. Okay. She can hit the 3 once. I mean, that shot that Camilla made over Rakia Jackson was like not a normal shot for Camilla Cados.
I got you.
Yeah.
But I would say this though. I apologize. I'm true. I'm apologetic. But I would say this when it comes to Ocott. If her shot needs developing, she with the right coach that knows how to develop a shot.
Yeah.
So I think over both of them. I mean, when I say both of them, I'm talking about both Ocott and Angel need to develop their shot. They both need to really expand their game because Angel shouldn't have to depend on somebody else to be a shooter for her to have space in the paint. She need to do that for other people too.
Yeah.
And so that's where when it comes to Smecko, I hope he really, assert his dominance when it comes to his film study and his intelligence to somebody like Angel and Ocott and develop them quickly over the course of the season because if they could do that, they could be something serious. And they probably could win it all. So I just hope, beyond hope, Smecko is on his job and he could be our basketball version of Leon Cohen, Sean McVay, you know what I'm saying, Zach Taylor, those Wonder Boy geniuses that been discussed in the NFL. I wish he could be one of those in the WNBA as well.
I'm with you. I think it'll be good thing for them to come along. You know what I mean? It's just that I hate not knowing. You know, we said this about all the injuries last year. Hey, give us a timetable. I don't like that without no timetable. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. I don't like that at all. Hold on. But she scary. Was. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'd say it could be scary.
Yeah, it's like I just don't like. I don't like that. But I seen her. I did have a clip of her, and she was looked like she was just getting shots. So like I say, I don't know. You see, she's not doing that much.
Yeah. She ain't putting no weight on it.
Yeah, she's not putting no weight on it. So it's like they told her, you know, you can come out here and shoot, but that's all you can do.
Yeah, light session.
Right. Mm-hmm. So that means she must have had the surgery when she got back to Atlanta. They say Emory performed the surgery. And the last time I saw her play was overseas, like in April what? What was that, 8th or 10th? So I don't know, DePaul. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
But the good thing about it is when you got a presence like Angel Reese, you don't have to rush her back. You can let Brie Jones take her time. You don't have to worry about the season getting away from you because you know what I'm saying, you short on big bodies, or you know what I'm saying, you don't have enough personnel wise to really beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. And so in a situation like that, you know what I'm saying, we could just only hope that, you know, say she be back before the end of the season, because we need her for the stretch run. And we don't need her today. We need her for tomorrow. And I think that's the most important part.
I got you. Hold on, let me get the money. Thank you, Jemima, for the $4.99 super chat. She said, Keisha, have you seen Ocott in camp? She's been shooting threes and working in the paint, especially after practice. They like her 3-shot. Look again. Yeah, I'll go pull up something. I've been watching Ocott. I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure Duvall is right. They probably gonna start her. I mean,
but
unless they just don't feel comfortable, you know. Go ahead.
Well, I was about to say, why you look at the, you know, say Ocott film? I need to ask your mama, what you cook tonight? Did you cook some fried chicken, some macaroni cheese, you know what I'm saying, collard greens, and that dirty rice? with some of that Louisiana pinto beans? Now, if you cook that, I'm coming over. If you ain't cooked that, you don't got nothing to talk about, your mama. We don't got nothing to talk about.
Oh, I'm just looking. Hold on. Just so you know, that girl is big, Duvall. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for the threes, but hold on. That man say, look. Oh. Yeah, she athletic now. Still big chick.
She did.
I like that.
Yeah, she did the dream shake. That's the dream shake she did on her.
Dream shake on it. I said, oh, okay. Yeah. She hella athletic now. I just say, oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm still looking for Ocott. Her in camp. I know I had I'm looking for her in camp though.
Don't get twisted.
Huh?
Don't get twisted. My goal is still shut her big ass down. But she did a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go. No one said about your goal.
My goal was still put her on the ass. You know, just know that. But you know what I'm saying? I like what she did.
You a hater. That's what you are. You a hater. Hold on, that's Angel. I was looking for Ocott. These little goofballs. I was looking for Ocott. That's what I was looking for. But no, I just got a whole bunch of Angel. But never mind, y'all. I'll find it later. I'll be finding it while y'all talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think they got a lot of people in camp, Devon.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like you said, ain't too many more as big as her. So they're gonna have to go with her, you know?
Yeah, but I hope they do. That don't mean you got to play her 30, 35 minutes. You can still
Yeah.
start her and give her like 20 minutes a game. Let her work her way into, you know what I'm saying, the floor of the WNBA. But I think she need to be baptized by fire first.
Mm-hmm.
So when, like I said, when Brie Jones come back, she'll be ready for the stretch run. Because again, just like you always say, you're going to need somebody to, you know what I'm saying, take out the big man for rest. You're going to need Brie Jones to be taken out for rest. You're going to need Angel to be taken out for rest. And we need these big men to be ready. Not just Nas, Hillman, but she need to be ready. I'm talking about Olcott. She need to be ready. Because like I said, we have a different expectation. This ain't the sky. We ain't going home early. We ain't saying 1, 2, 3 Cancun in September. Nah.
Once you start Okai and Angel, they ain't got nobody coming off that bench but Nas.
They're gonna have to work for now.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get one of them training camp people. Got to be somebody that's and give them a little size because Nas coming off the bench by herself is
It's a scary proposition, but like I said again,
that's all I can say. So they need another big, but hey, they gotta look. You look your girl, Bro Claude's girlfriend out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, your girl Kalani Brown, they
Yeah.
cut her.
I don't know if that would work. What you think?
I think Angel forgave her. I think when she pulled Angel, say, "Hey man, I'll trip it."
Yeah.
You know, Angel like, "Oh, it's cool. I get it."
Yeah.
The clock is again in your head. You know, so I ain't tripping on that. I think Angel forgave her. You know, Angel gave her the the Heisman poll at first. She didn't even want to talk to her. But you know, the girl waited patiently. You know, she she humbled herself and she didn't go off. And you know what I'm saying? When Angel looked that left to her again, she pulled that arm around her waist and said, "Hey, I apologize." It's like I say, it's never too late to do the right thing, Keisha. It's never too late to do the right thing.
Never too late.
Nah, it's never too late to do the right thing. So, you know, Kalani, if you want to come to the dream, you come to the dream. But like I said,
she got a contract terminated, you know.
And I don't think the dream got to do is pay the They say the dream just got to pay the remaining balance because you know you got to get a veteran minimum, which is $300,000. So they already gave her $100,000. The dream had to pay $200,000, which would be good for their cap. And for Kalani Brown, I see how you look. This is Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They ballers, tricks, you know what I'm saying? Scammers, you know what I'm saying? They out there. They out there, Kalani. They out there in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful.
Nah, I did forget about Taylor Thierry, but she's like a
tweener, right?
Yeah, like a tweener, right?
Like Nas Hillman a tweener.
Yeah, she like like a tweener, but she probably couldn't. Yeah, because she's 6'1". She's a tweener. So like you say, they got her, and then they got Sika Coney. It's from overseas. I don't know much about her.
Ain't that's she's a European MVP?
Let's see. Sika Coney.
Yeah, I think she's a European MVP that I seen.
Yeah, she's 6'3", and she's you say MVP? What of the Euro League?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what I seen. I think she was a Euro League MVP. I think it came after the draft, I believe.
Yeah, it might be. Okay, yeah, she was the Euro League. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's 6'3". So, and she's on I think it's a training camp. But we'll see. And Sasha Washington is from, oh God, don't make me lie. I know where Sasha Washington is from. Y'all, somebody tell me in the chat. I seen that girl. Vanderbilt. She played with Michaela Blakes.
Oh.
Yeah, she is 6'2". So kind of tweener two. But yeah, she averaged 10.7.4 rebounds in college. She played with Michaela Blake, so there's that option. I think she's. I think she's just she was a training camp invite for them. But other than that, that's it.
But like I said, we got different expectations now. So like I said, we need as much experience as possible. Like I said, if I'm Atlanta Dream, whatever camp room you have, don't just start with the team you have now. Cause like I said again, you know what I'm saying, the Aces, they chipping up. You know what I'm saying? The Liberty, they chipping up.
They are.
You need to chip up too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The Fever trying to do what they can, but nobody want to come there, so they getting all the 8th, 9th, 10th man off the other team benches that they could and try to make a roster. So you know what I'm saying?
They are.
They trying to do something. So you know, Dream. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep turning them rocks. We got to see what's hiding underneath to make sure that we get everybody we can, so we can chip up this season and make WNBA a member one. Cause I can't wait.
Now, look, you can always go get your girlfriend, Crash Out.
Oh yeah, Crash Out McCown. Yeah, she'll mind fight somebody. But we'll tell Crash Out McCown, Goat will tell her, hey, don't come in with that shit. We ain't playing with your motherfucking ass. You get your ass in line.
Leaving the huddle.
Yeah.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Crash Out. That's it.
You know, my goal. Let me tell you something. My goal is strong. My goal is body slam my big ass. Let her know. Shit, you got like effed up. This is my team now.
We just need them to hold the ship down until Brie Jones can get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Brie Jones get back, it's go time.
Yeah, we just need 5 fouls. That's all. Can you give me 5 fouls?
Yeah, I'm with you. That's the only person I can think of right now that's kind of out there with a little bit of size. I can't think of other than the other people we talked about, like Tina Charles and another big that's out there sitting around, and I'm not thinking about. I don't know.
But we'll be all right.
That doggone BG over there getting money. I mean, you know.
BG got $1 million.
BG said she had to get her check. So.
BG said I got to get back pay.
She said she went to Russia and she missed out on money. Y'all owe me some money, goddamn.
Yeah, she said she had to get back pay. She said I ain't want to call Trump. You know, saying me and Trump don't even get along like this. So WNBA, you got to give me that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the games this season, I'm gonna go to a couple of games for the Dream. I got to see them play. Yeah, man.
Or the second unit just might go positionless and just run and gun.
Yeah, I mean they go line up where Nas him in the 4, Angel at the 5, and they go small with Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray and Jordan Kendall.
Yep.
They go small. They like this team. This roster is very flexible, especially when Brie Jones go back, because they can go big and have Angel at the 3, Brie Jones at the 4, and at Oka at the 5, and have Ryan Howard at the 2 and Alicia Gray at the 1. So it's many ways they can play with this lineup and really see what can work against teams like the Liberty and the Aces, because those teams they really need to beat. I think they'll beat everybody. They'll beat Indiana. I ain't worried about Indiana. I ain't worried about Washington or, you know what I'm saying, or even the Valkyries. I ain't worried about them. Man, stop that. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Sky, y'all like the bubble gun off the bottom of the shoe.
You need somebody to contend with Leah Boston. Brie Jones was real good at contending with Leah Boston. Now we're going to have a rookie contending.
You know who's better to continue with Leah Boston?
She can't play. You said leave her at her position.
I'm just saying.
You said leave Angel at her position.
I seen her shut Leah Boston big ass. I seen her shut Leah Boston big ass down and put on her ass. Now, if it need to be done, it need to be done. I seen Angel Reese put Leah Boston big ass down and she couldn't get a shot off.
Who did the Fever just get? They got
Hines Island. They got on. Who else? They got Hines Island. They got on.
Person.
Damn, what the? Oh, Monique Billings. They got Billings.
They got Billings. That's who she gonna be contending with.
Yeah, she ain't contending with
Billings.
Billings.
That's gonna leave Ocott with a Leah Boston.
Billings is continuing with that down, so so she ain't on the level.
I'm telling you, either way, you got a rookie going against whoever you want the ball. Either way, you got size and experience on the other side.
Yeah, cause that pick and roll. Cause I'm gonna tell you what happened last year. Remember the game one? Angel tried that pick and roll shit with Leah Boston with Angel. Angel shut that shit down. So what she did?
But also remember too that Camila Cardoso was having a hard time contending.
That's why I said she went to the other side. She said, yeah. She went to the other side. She said,
so at the end of the day, she can't play all the positions, bro. Still further, you just made my point, bro. Because Camila Cardoso was out there fighting for her baby life.
And she said, so Kayla went to the other side. She said, here's the mouse in the house. We got Victor Rail. And they were whooping Camilla ass.
Then sometimes Leah Boston dragged drugs and Dosa out to the 3-point line. I mean, it was
they were whooping Camilla ass. They took turns. They said here's our clown right here. I don't mean no disrespect. I love Camilla. But they looked at Camilla, they say, we can't do nothing with Angel. We finna redirect this plan. Let's go on the other side. Yeah, Camilla right here.
She can't hold out in the paint by a dog or something. She gonna need help. God, she gonna need help.
Caitlin them in game one say, oh, here mouse in the house. They're killing Camilla ass. I ain't like that shit.
Even Nas Hillman tried to go in there, toward the end of the season. Last year, she tried to go in there and mess around Leah Boston a couple times. She can't mess around with Leah Boston. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much junk in the trunk, as Bro Claude would say. It's too much in the trunk. Yeah. Can't deal with it.
Yeah, Camilla, not Camilla, but Leah Boston, she got them bowls, no elbows, man, to put you in the hospital. I ain't, we ain't.
Them elbows ain't that nice. You be sitting around no eye.
I about to say, how Asia had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be from the same school and you elbowing me like that.
You hit me like that one more time.
One more time. It ain't one more time, it's one more time. That means
right. We gonna be out here fighting.
We're gonna be out here slinging and banging. Your boyfriend versus my boyfriend, and me versus you. It's just gonna be tag team like it's WWE. That's what Agent Wilson said. You ain't finna be slinging the bowls on me.
No. So look, Brie Jones, hey man.
But I really do think Ocott really needs to start if Brie Jones ain't starting. Let her, like I said, she need to get baptized by fire first. Because I'd rather her get her mistakes out the way and let her grow into her position. Because even when Brie Jones come back and she got to go off the bench, she's not going to be discouraged because she was once a starter and she had to go off the bench because there was no expectations for her. But she will be mature because she got the experience that she needed during the time of Brie Jones' absence. And so when Brie Jones come back, she could really be an asset down the line because we really going to need her to really be, on her game for her to, for the team. And I mean the team when I'm talking about the dream. To really accomplish their goal is to win the championship.
I'm with you. All right, Brie Jones, get better. We need you, player.
Besides, I don't know.
Huh?
Put some ice hard on them. Yeah, put some ice hard on their knee.
You in this ice.
Yeah, put some castor oil. Ask your grandma about that castor oil. Put some castor oil on that knee.
You in this ice hot. You've been watching too many commercials with Shaq. That's the problem. Yeah. You think ice hot gonna cure everything?
It cure a lot of stuff. They said what's it called? The Alka-Seltzer. It cure a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It take out swelling on your feet, but it also clean your guts out and everything else. I don't know.
Maybe we gotta let these players be like AT. Just tear up all your stuff on your body, never get surgery, keep playing, goddamn.
It have no shoulders.
Right. That's crazy. I got to the point. Look, I don't want to hear that excuse no more. You got time. All these years, you can go get that stuff fixed. Get your shoulder fixed. What we doing? But anyway, moving on. We moving on to the next topic. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in the door. Hit the like button. Well, y'all, my co-hosts want to keep harassing the lovebirds or the best friends, or teammates. Paige and Azzi Fudd. It seemed like nobody letting it go about her being this number 1 overall pick, Devon. Huh?
No, I said not at all.
Not at all. Before you get to running your mouth, I want to play something because I think even the coach is getting tired of it.
And I want you to play the a clip too that I just sent to your Instagram that has something to do with Azzi Fudd as well.
Okay. Even the coach is getting tired of it. He's getting tired of you talking, Devon. He's tired of you running your mouth. They made a decision. Look, she's the number 1 overall pick. And he said, look, he chose her for a reason. Now I want you to listen to this. Then we get to your clip. And then you're going to let me know if you buy anything this man is selling. Hold on, here we go.
We took Azzi Fudd, okay, because she was the best player for this franchise, all right? And in my system, I thought that she would be very, very successful. That's why we drafted her, okay? And she has a very unique skill set. She can shoot the crap out of the basketball, and she can create off the bounce, right? She invested and got better defensive. Now she's got to adjust on how people are going to guard her and how they're going to play her. But I think she's really surrounded by good veterans. She's going to be surrounded with different post players that are going to get her open. And now when she feeds it and plays off the ball, when we have everybody here, we're missing some very big pieces that are not here because, they're playing for a Chinese championship, Italian championship. Walk's going to get here soon. So, but there was no doubt in my mind what our franchise needed was to address the three-point shooting, right? A floor spacer, all right? And someone that was, I still think she's got so much more in front of her as well. But, you see her, what you see in Paige, her taking care of her body, doing extra stuff, getting here early, staying here after, and getting more shots up.
That's the man that heard the rumblings, and he felt the need to address it. And let me bring up what you had.
Yeah, but before you play what I have to, that I sent you to address the coach. In the words of Martin Lawrence to Tommy on Martin's show, that man a bald head ass lie. He is a bald head ass lie. You know you ain't picked that girl number 1 because all those qualifiers that you made. You had to make all those qualifiers to justify why you picked her the number 1 pick.
The bald
head ass lie.
The ball. He said she was the best player for their franchise. She fit in his system, that he's going to run, and they needed floor spacing and more 3-point shooting, and she was the best choice in the draft, and that's why they drafted her first overall. But he sounded defensive the whole way through.
Just like he wasn't even the best coach for that franchise. But how you got that job? Gino made a call.
Because Gino good.
Yeah. Gino made that call. And just like he made that call with Azzi Fudd too. We know she wasn't. You know what? Play the clip. Play my clip, and then I'm gonna get into it.
Okay.
I'm finna cook like fish grease.
Oh snap! Hit the play.
Paige announced last year on TikTok that y'all were a couple, and I'm wondering if that is still the case, and if so, if y'all have talked to any other couples in the league about how they negotiate that dynamic as pro teammates.
I understand why you have to ask that question, but we're going to respectfully decline from commenting on our players' personal life. So next question.
Why y'all do the people's princess like that? You ain't no good. Go ahead. You said you wanted to cook.
I'm finna cook real quick. People need to know what people need to know what really the root of this issue is. It ain't about no lesbian dating. Cause like I said, we seen Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Barton dating. We seen that this same franchise last year traded for Alyssa Smith just to get Dejanay. Cause Dejanay was heading to Chicago last year, in 2024 to play with Angel. And they made that Alyssa Smith trade to get Dejanay. And we all heard about the Jackie Young situation over there, you know what I'm saying, this night, you know what I'm saying, over there in, Vegas. And they should get that under control. You know what I'm saying? And then we hear about all these other couples when it comes to Marina Mabry and Sanaa Rivers.
I don't know if they're still together, but yeah.
People is not freaked out because they are a couple. And she went to the same team as her alleged girlfriend. Nobody freaked out about that. No. People are freaked out because she was the number one pick and people think she wasn't the best player in the draft. Even that man tried to lie and say she was the best player for his team. If you really feel that way, why you got all these qualifiers after you said that statement? That's a man that's trying to convince himself that she was the right pick. But if you really know somebody was the right pick, you wouldn't have to sell shit because her game would sell itself. And there's no shade to Azzi Fudd. Azzi Fudd was in the same situation as this person. Came to you and Brionna James. Everybody know that Brionna James, if it was anybody else that was coming off of him, they say he had a heart failure. Went to the hospital. We had heart attack or whatnot. If that was anybody else, every team would have took him off their draft board. And he wouldn't be eligible to go into the NBA draft without getting a release from multiple doctors saying that he's fully recovered from his what's it called? Heart afibrillator. I got that too. So that's it. Then Brionna James also scored only 4 points a game. 4 points a game.
Well, that's not Azzi Fudd now.
But no. Here, I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
4 points a game. Off the bench at USC. And then this man still get drafted when everybody else would have went undrafted and would have to play overseas. No, that man got drafted. That man got drafted with a guaranteed contract. He didn't get a two-way deal. He got a guaranteed contract. Why? Because he was a Nepo baby. His daddy was LeBron James. His daddy refused to sign with the Lakers till they knew that they drafted the son and they hired the coach he wanted. And that's how LeBron James strong going them. So I'm saying, how is that the situation with Azzi Fudd? Everybody know that Azzi Fudd wasn't the best player in the draft. She wasn't even the second best player in the draft. she probably at best was the third best player in the draft. And you could argue that she might be the fourth best player in the draft because if you really believe in on-field upside, a lot of teams and evaluators take upside more than the finished product. Because like I said, and I'm going to go through this exercise with you, Keisha.
Go ahead.
Say Dallas wasn't the first pick in the draft. Let's just
Okay.
say Minnesota was the first pick in the draft. Well, she would have went number one?
No.
If Seattle was the first pick in the draft, would she would have went number one?
No.
If Washington was the first pick in the draft, would she would have went number one?
No.
If Chicago was the first pick in the draft, would she would have went number one?
Definitely not.
If Toronto was the first pick in the draft, would she would have went number one?
No, because they probably would have went foreign or something like that.
If Portland Pride was the first pick of the draft, would she would have went number one?
No.
So my point is this, because we don't.
Top 5, but not number 1.
So my point is this: we don't have to go through all the teams because we know she wouldn't have been number one on any other franchise that had the number one pick, but she was number one for this team. So that's why people keep asking these questions, because everybody knows it was more than just basketball why she got selected number one. It was more so that UConn connection, which Gino is a big part of that, and then the Paige Bueckers connection, because we all know, unlike Chicago, Dallas not to treat a franchise player like a franchise player. Now, they ain't treat Enrique like that, but they treat Paige like that. And so Paige is making the decisions. And so when you got a situation like that, and you got a person that can persuade the organization to do what makes her comfortable, that's why Azzi Fudd went number one. But the media don't want to just come out and say that, because they don't want a bigger firestorm than what it is. So they just want to blame it on the relationship.
Look,
But
let me say this.
mm-hmm.
They had it right at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
You probably could have poked holes in everybody's game coming down the stretch. Far as these top, I guess, 5 picks.
Yes.
The only person's game you probably couldn't have poked holes in that showed up in the tournament was Lauren Betts.
Mm-hmm.
And they had her projected number 1 at the beginning of the season. And then we had this drastic change to Azzi Fudd. Because if you remember at the beginning of the season, Lauren Betts was the projected number 1 overall pick. And she didn't disappoint.
Lakeisha, we forgot the money. We'll apologize.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. It says, thank you, YOCCM23 for the $5 super chat. It said, if Paige Bueckers isn't on the team, is she still the number 1 pick? I don't believe so. That's just my opinion.
If Paige Bueckers ain't on the team, she ain't the number 1 pick. If Paige Bueckers ain't on the team, that man ain't the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Then Enrique still in charge, and who knows who Enrique would have wanted as coach.
To be honest with you, Duvall, they did the veteran thing with Alana Smith, and don't get me wrong, but they needed a big, and they had a big that probably should have went number 1. They wouldn't have had to pay Alana Smith all that money, and they could have let all of them grow together. But because of this relationship and because of the networking, now don't look, Duvall, let's not act like networking and knowing people don't help you, because they do. They help you get jobs, they help you get positions, they help you get places, and it helps. This is not no Azzi Fudd bashing session. She can play. Don't get us wrong, y'all. We just saying the number 1 overall pick probably for their needs. That's why I didn't really take what's his name, Jose Fernandez, too seriously, because what you really needed, Coach, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
What you really needed was more bigs. You got a lot of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying you just wanted her because she can shoot the 3 ball and all the shooters you got don't shoot it at the clip that she do?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now you got a lot of guards on that team, and you're gonna have to decide what you're doing with them. Because right now it's either the ball subscribes to, if you're the number 1 overall pick, you should start,
Yes.
right?
Best pick in draft.
Me, I'm like, okay, let's develop. But let's go with the ball's philosophy. You're gonna have all them little bitty people on the floor all the time
Mm-hmm.
with AZ,
Enrique.
and now Paige is 6 foot, but AZ and Enrique and you're gonna have Alana Smith and who's the other
Jessica
big?
Shepard or Maddie
Jessica
Secret.
Shepard is a 4, and then you'll have Lee Rue whenever she come back. But I'm just saying, I hope this don't come back to, because you still got Azzi James and JJ Quinlan running around there. You had shooters. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you could, if you just needed 3-point shooters, you could have got a 3-point shooter later on in the draft. But what you really lost when Kalani and Crash Out left the franchise, you needed a big that can go into the future with this group. And that's not what you did. Mm-hmm. I guess you're running a 3-guard lineup
Mm-hmm.
for the foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm.
Until I guess Enrique get tired and be like, I don't know. What the hell we do?
Get me out of here.
Right. I guess that's what we doing. Now he is right. Her defense did improve.
Yes.
So there's that. But they're gonna be smaller than teams like Atlanta and teams like the Liberty and the Fever, and they're gonna be smaller than them.
I'm gonna say this.
My hands up.
Hands up, don't shoot. Yeah, don't shoot. Now I will say this. Nobody's saying Azzi Fudd isn't good.
She is.
She's very good. She's great. But she wasn't the best pick in the draft. And you could tell this pick was predetermined even before the season began in college basketball, because she's the only draft pick that I know went number 1 in draft that did have a great regular season and had a bad tournament. And her draft stock didn't change not whatsoever.
No, everybody else got penalized, not her.
Mm-hmm. And everybody else, they had a bad. Hell, Flodja had a bad tournament, and she went from being a top 5 pick to number 8 pick, and then got traded for a second rounder. Think about that for a second. Tanai Les had a bad tournament. She went to the second round.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that had a bad 2 games and stock still went up is Raven Johnson. And I think that's only because people were just so happy with her progress from what she was as a freshman to now that they gave her extra credit, in my opinion. But like everybody else that had a slippage in their game fall out of favor with whatever projection stock that they had. Even Olivia Miles last year, when she had a bad tournament, people thought she was going to fall out the top 3. And that's why they felt like she went back.
Yeah, she had to perform or she would have failed.
Yes, again.
Yeah.
So like I said, Azzi Fudd had a okay regular season and a bad tournament. And her position didn't change at all. Why? Because the moment that the Dallas Wings got the number 1 draft pick, they knew she was going number 1. And that's okay. That's okay. They knew she was going number 1 the moment that the Dallas got the number 1 pick. That's all it is. She's a Nepo baby.
Hold on, Duval. You know they got the chat wanted us to listen to the Wanabana talking about being in a relationship and playing again. DeWanna Bonner, you was up there in Indiana for like what, Duval?
3 days.
3 days and more. I need to go back with my people. But we gonna listen to DeWanna Bonner right quick. Oh.
Yeah, no, I feel like my personal relationship is my personal relationship. AC and I've been doing this for a long time, and I feel like we know how to handle business when it's business, and we have to have a relationship. Obviously, it works. We've been playing together for 8-9 years now. I just feel like it's personal preference and whatever that people feel like they need to do in their relationship to keep it going. That's what they do, and we do what we do. So
I want to say this about her. She's so pretty though. She's
such a sweet. She looks like she got such a sweet nature.
She's so pretty. I mean, she do look like Penny Proud after the Proud family, but she's so pretty. She just need a little meat on the bone. Get a little meat on the bone.
I don't think she can do it. I don't think she can get it though. You know, she look like one of them people that even no matter how much she eats, she just don't gain weight.
Yeah, she don't gain no weight.
Yeah.
But nah, just sometimes when it comes to Indiana, she just want a team fit. And you know what I'm saying? You hear things, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. And she said, nah, I gotta deuce. I gotta throw up the peace sign. That's what she said. She said, I gotta throw up the peace sign. I'm out of here.
She said she threw that peace sign up in the middle of the season.
Yeah, she said, peace.
So, you know, yes, I'm pretty sure if you're in a relationship, you'll want to be in the same city. I mean, that's just normal relationship behavior. But the coach, you might as well stop talking about it because you're not going to convince people that, you know,
it was on up and up.
You're not going to convince people that wasn't a factor in her being selected. I hate that for her because she can really play.
Yeah,
I do hate that for her, but Duval, it is what it is. I mean, hey, y'all, everybody know I'm an LSU fan and I can't stand the UCLA Bruins. I just want to get that disclaimer. And even I was saying, yeah, man, Lauren Betts, man.
That's true. She played well. Like Lauren Betts really.
And I put
her game to another level.
You know, the regular season when you're playing cupcakes, you know, I'm like, if you drop or don't drop, I don't really put a whole bunch of stock in it. But the tournament, I put stock in the tournament because a lot of those players that you're going up against in the tournament, you're going to see them at the next level, you know. So how you perform like that matters to me. And let's be real, y'all. Azzi Fudd had, out of the 5 games they played, she had 1 game where she went off for 32 points. But every other game after that, every other game, and I think that was like in the first or second round.
I think that's the first round.
Yeah, every game after that, Azzi Fudd didn't even have double digits in score. Like they was locking on Azzi Fudd up, and South Carolina just put them girls in the clank. Them girls was in jail. Yeah,
they was in jail, man.
It is what it is, the ball. I don't know, man. Yeah, she a Nepo baby.
She a Nepo baby. That's what I'm saying. And reason why the coach defended it the way he defended, because he knew he was a Nepo hire. You know, so he defended her position like because he got to defend his position in his mind. Nobody wasn't thinking about him as no coach. His name was never mentioned in the coaching cycle when it comes to head coaching opportunities.
I didn't even know who that man was.
A lot of us did. But as soon as he got the job, the first day they posted was him and Gino were friends for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So that told me all I needed to know. And so, like I said, they got it. They gonna make Dallas, UConn South, and that's okay.
That's okay.
You know, so the only thing we waiting on is Leah Edwards getting traded over there, and then that make the situation complete.
True.
But in in all seriousness, when you say they need a dominant big man, yeah, they need a big man that can take over games, and I think that's something that Betts could do, and take some of the pressure off of Paige Bueckers. Because let's ask yourself right now: do you see a scenario where Azzi Fudd taking the pressure off of Paige Bueckers as an offensive threat?
I mean, he is right about if she can shoot that three, because the only really, well, they got Lee Rue and then they had a little bit of Enrique, but you know, she volume shooter, so sometimes either she on or she off. If she can really stroke that three ball at this next level, see, first of all, let me back up a little bit. First of all, I think it's gonna be a learning curve. It's gonna be a adjustment period for Azzi Fudd, in my opinion. She's not gonna come out the gate gunning like that. But if she can actually be a consistent three ball shooter, yes, she can help them space the floor. I do agree with him on that. I just don't know if she's gonna be able to handle the physicality of the W and whether that transition is gonna be hard. I don't know, Devon.
Damn.
I don't know, Devon. I mean, just like I was listening to a couple of the interviews, and she said he was hollering at her because I had a couple of these queued up. He was hollering at her because she was passing up shots and she was she kept passing the ball around instead of taking the open shot.
Acquiescing.
Yeah, because she said in her mind, you know, she's still she's in Gino's system in her mind. You know, we even said that about Paige. Like, after, you know, you got to get out of Gino's system and think, but at the same time, right? You got you over here probably running his system. So she confused. But is she gonna be dominant and come out the gate and not pass up shots and drain that three ball so he can get this spacing that he wants? Do you believe that?
I just think, you know, so they're trying to justify this pick. And I want you to highlight. I know we don't normally highlight somebody comments on here, but I want you to highlight something because it really explains why she and Paige got a codependency. It's a name SCHAIL, but not the first one, but the second one. You have to go up for it.
Okay.
It's something with codependent relationship. Yeah, right there. So if
well, hold on.
Like I said, we normally don't highlight people's names in the chat like that. We're trying to run a show, but if that's true, that's really interesting. I didn't know they went that deep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I think it might be in this clip, but I let me see.
National championship with AZ. Just what are some of the ways she impacts winning basketball for people who are like learning about her game?
Yeah. Obviously, we have a lot of experience going back to when we were like 16 playing together, and I think I know her game really well. She knows my game really well. So to be able to be back in this stage and to live out our dreams, like this is stuff we talked about since we were freshmen in high school. Being at this stage, continuing. I mean, we got to play together in college. We got to play together at the junior level. Now we get to play WNBA together. It's just a dream come true. In terms of the basketball aspect of it, she just affects the game in so many different ways. Obviously, everybody talks about her shooting ability, but it's her ability to slash, to cut, her IQ. Defensively, she disrupts a lot of stuff. She'll take the assignment of guarding the team's best offensive player on the other end. She has great hands, great length. Just her IQ for the game, her intelligence. She knows how to play the right way. So I mean, there's nothing wrong. Like her game has so many aspects to it, and it's just it provides us with so many different things to do offensively and defensively in terms of versatility. And just having her on the floor, she's a 40+% 3-point shooter, so to have that spacing too, just with her presence. I mean, she'll do a lot of great things for us.
national champion.
Duvall, they go back to freshman year of high school.
That's what I'm saying. They living together, you know what I'm saying? That's deeper than I thought.
Yeah, they go back. They've been together a long time. They grew up together, you know, in basketball and everything, you know, just, yeah.
Yeah, they really got a codependent relationship, if that's the case. Man. So again.
But I mean, same thing you were saying. You're star. You want her to feel comfortable, right? So it's no different than you getting a player from, like, say, like if your franchise player was Angel and she wanted HVL, you got her for her.
Yeah.
I mean, if she feels comfortable with her. Same thing with getting a coach that understands how, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, they go way back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they go way back. So she was gonna look out for her, if that makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with that. We look out for friends, right? Ball, you better get me a job.
Shit. Oh, shoot.
If I don't qualify the ball, you better get me a job.
Shit. You know, they look at you funny when, you know what I'm saying, you recommend friends for jobs and then, you know what I'm saying, they don't work out. They want you to answer questions. That's why I said shit.
Shit. I ain't worth the recommendation of all. Damn.
I'll tell you, they you know what I'm saying, them bosses look at, they give you that side eye. You recommend a person get hired and they sorry off the back and you got to fire them. Them like, man.
The ball, where you get this girl?
They be like, man.
Get this girl. This girl don't even come to work. Get this girl from. Oh,
she always on the phone. What she doing? She always on the phone. Ain't
why she ain't at work?
Why she always on the phone? Why she always in the bathroom every 5 minutes? She got diabetes or something. They be asking you questions like you supposed to be a doctor. I don't know.
Oh, you know, I mean, Paige was, even if they not still in a, because they keep saying they best friends now. So even if they friends, they've been friends for a long time.
Very long time.
So she gonna look out for a girl. I mean,
she don't give her that. She don't give her that hookup. That what they call it, the buddy pass on Delta Airlines.
Hookup, yeah.
That Delta Airline, when you get that buddy pass, but you gotta wait on standby. She gonna hook her up.
So I just hope it works out. That's all I can say. I hope it works out because I've seen, you know, but it looks like the good thing about this situation, same thing we be talking about Angel, right, Devon? Mm-hmm. The good thing about this situation is Dallas Wings seem like they all in.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. We just gotta see how Enrique gonna fit in all of this. So I'll be watching Dallas Wings. You know me.
Damn,
I'm gonna be at I'm too. So.
We don't have our eye on you.
Yeah, we gonna be watching because it's gonna be must-see TV because we made this pick. And you say she gotta start out the gate, so
got to.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, are we expecting her to be rookie of the year?
I guess. I guess. That's all I can tell you. I guess.
I mean, the number one overall picks have been the rookies of the year for the last, 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boston, Caitlin, Paige.
Yeah. That's why I say I guess.
So we're gonna be watching that rookie of the year race because you know.
It smell a little funny. That's the only thing I can tell you.
You know.
It smell a little funny.
Y'all hit the like button. We gonna get off Paige and Azzi. They gonna get this stuff cracking. Enrique gonna be sitting in the middle of them like, y'all better get this shit together. I'm y'all friend too.
For the time being.
Braid
Rico,
shit.
Cause I was telling you, Rico will punch people. We found that out the hard way.
Trust me, we know. So the Dallas Wings have a lot of storylines. And just like you was talking about before, popularity and stuff, people gonna be watching this. They want to see if this is gonna be a total disaster, just like with Dejanay and the Lifter, or is it gonna work? People were still invested, like, oh, is it gonna work?
Yeah, they want to see the train wreck.
Right. So look, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But big shout out to Paige, the pimp, and the Dallas Wings and Jose. You made that man defensive. He was watching you on the YouTube.
Paige got more women than Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. Leave that boy alone. All right, we're gonna get to the next topic. Our next topic is about a marriage that happened on draft night. Devon, a marriage that we wasn't expecting. It's like one of the marriages that happens in Vegas when you're drunk, you know?
The odd couple.
Yeah, you don't see it coming. You just be like,
what the hell?
yeah. And that was on draft night when the Fever selected Raven Johnson from the Gamecocks. And immediately, the girl hadn't even walked up there to get her jersey yet. And the Clarkies were already going in. Now, let me just say this. Let me give y'all a disclaimer. Devon, I'm going to tell you a little baby story. It's going to take like 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. I had a coach coach with. He from Indiana. And he is a Fever fan. Because he from Indiana. And he said, do y'all know we got black people in Indiana? I said, I know they got black people. I know you. So yeah, man. You just lumping us all in the same bucket. And I said, you right. I ain't lumping y'all. But online, I don't even be telling people I'm a Fever fan. So Tamika Kitchen, I but he said them CC fans. Y'all need to say them CC fans. I'm not Fever fans. I said, I get where you coming from. Because I know I ain't no racist. I'm a ninja.
Yeah.
Our whole family is ninjas. Mm-hmm. We have been Fever and Pacers fans for a long time. We regiment, you know what I'm saying? So I said, I get you. But them Clarkies, you know, they different. He said, yeah, them some new people. Mm-hmm. Them people wasn't born and raised here. Some of them people. Now, don't get it wrong. Some people are racist, but they got racist people in every state in the nation. I said, you right. So, but anyway, before Raven even set foot, they was going crazy on Twitter, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to start off with this before we get to Raven. Mm-hmm. And talking about her fit on this team. But it's getting a little too far. I'm going to start off with the shock value first. And then we're going to work our way back to Raven being a fit. Because, Lord, geez, these people going no, that wasn't last night. What night that was? Oh, maybe that was last night. Okay, here we go, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Now, Duvall,
Mm-hmm.
your boy Dolores is at it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
You better come hard. You'll be there on I'll make sure that Angel said that she lives up to the creed. She thinks something might pop up. You don't want to come to Indy. You might want to check the murder rate. I will be there on the 17th. Yes, and make sure you murder me. Little boy, little mutant. Boy, get off here. Michael, you gonna drop him or what? He don't come in here in your room and disrespect. What are you doing? I'm sorry, what? We cool. What? Michael's my...
Hold on, man. Listen, we was trying to...
They're throwing upsets, Duvall.
Why?
I'll play it one more time.
Come hard. You'll be there on I'll make sure that Angel said that she lives up to the creed. She thinks something might pop up. You don't want to come to Indy. You might want to check the murder rate. I will be there on the 17th. Yes, and make sure you murder me. Little boy, little mutant. Boy, get off here. Michael, you gonna drop him or what? He don't come in here in your room and disrespect. What are you doing? I'm sorry, what? We cool. What? Michael's my...
That girl said, you better check the murder rate. I played at the stadium. I had the story before to let y'all know. They got ninjas in Indiana.
Nah. Hey. Nah. Before we continue, I'm gonna play you the best one. Cause you ain't that's good one. That ain't the best one, Keisha. This gonna trip you out right here. I'll tell it to you right now. I just sent it to you.
All this over somebody getting dropped?
Keisha, that's not the best one. The best one is the one I just sent to you.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, that's the no, that's the Bannister thing. Hold on.
That's it. No, my fault. I ain't hit sing yet. I apologize. It's right there.
You didn't say it. Okay, hold on. Because I was sitting there going, what we doing, y'all? Dolores needs to stop. Then he, even before I'm going to bring this up, he was over there fighting Angel Reese. What's that dude, man? Okay, here we go. Hold on.
That might be the same one.
Hold on. This one right here, it might be the same one.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to find it, though. Well, you continue cooking.
You'll be there on I'll make sure that Angel said that she lives up to the creed. She thinks something might pop up. You don't want to come to Indy. You might want to check the murder rate. I will be there on the 17th. Yes, and make sure you murder me. Little boy, little mutant. Boy, get off here. Michael, you gonna drop him or what? He don't come in here in your room and disrespect. What are you doing? I'm sorry, what? We cool. What? Michael's my...
Hold on, man. Listen, we was trying to...
That boy said, hold on now. We ain't trying to...
Hey.
I mean, it was a better version of it. It was the same thing, but pretty much you say, hey, man, you don't want to come over. She was like, you don't want to come over here. You check the murder rate? And he said, I'm going to be there so you can murder. She said, you better check with who you talking to. I said, oh, my God.
Hey, you know that's you know how black people is, hey, check your friend. Check your friend. Oh, here it is. This is the one I wanted to find right here. My fault. I got it right here. See, okay. God is good. I'm going to delete the other one so you won't get confused. But the one I'm talking about is right here. See, God is good. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Duvall, these people, this getting out of hand.
Now, did you pull it up?
Hold on. Yeah, I didn't need them to keep him occupied yet. Oh, Dolores is the gift they just keep on giving.
And we ain't talking about herpes either.
Right. Here we go.
Where you insinuate that our fan base is nothing but the Confederacy, where you insinuate that we're racist, when you sit there and you try and divide our team so that like there's fucking conflicts in the fucking locker room. And that's the shit that like I don't personally want. So you're asking me, what my issue with Raven Johnson was? Nothing as the person. Like, she's a great
So you're
basketball player, but with her comes you and your toxicity.
yay. Say thank you.
No, that's not thankful. Like, you're toxic as fuck,
You got
bro.
you got to defend her.
You're toxic as fuck, bro.
You got
Okay,
defend her.
You're
you know what? I could
toxic
talk
as
on a
fuck.
normal time,
Let me,
but
I'll finish.
here's how
I'll
this will
finish
go.
my
Were you in?
You know she wanted to call him the N-word so bad. You know she wanted to call him the N-word though so bad.
I be wanting to call him one, so I know she did.
She wanted to call him the N-word so bad.
Why are you harassing these people? Now, look, before we even get to Raven, why are you doing this, Dolores?
Hey, play it one more time for the people in the back.
You making that girl looking awkward. You're not helping Raven, Dolores.
Where you insinuate that our fan base is nothing but the Confederacy, where you insinuate that we're racist, when you sit there and you try and divide our team so that like there's fucking conflicts in the fucking locker room. And that's the shit that like I don't personally want. So you're asking me what my issue with Raven Johnson was? Nothing as the person. Like, she's a great basketball player, but with her comes you and your toxicity.
Yay. Say thank you.
No, that's not thankful. Like, you're toxic as fuck, bro.
You got to defend her.
You're toxic as fuck, bro.
You got
Okay,
You're
you know what? I could
toxic
talk
as
on a
fuck.
normal time, but
They said the girl name is Amber Cox. Amber Cox, if you ever in this area, come on, cut the ish. We want to interview her. We really want to interview her.
Speaking of Amber Cox, we're going to get on to the real thing because, you know, we can't be messing around with Dolores. Dolores said he's going to be there on the 17th. Dolores, they're going to be able to pick you out of a lineup. I hope you're going to put a hoodie on because Dolores, baby, you going to be sitting in the stands. Never mind.
They're going to send him to the slave quarters. Watch.
Never mind. Meanwhile, the organization, I think it's the gym, right? Isn't she the gym?
Yeah, she's new GM.
She has, won at the highest level, played on the biggest stage, obviously been in multiple Final Fours. I always say, like a point guard playing for a coach like Don Staley, who was one of the greatest point guards in our game, you're going to learn a lot, and she's been a sponge. So I think coming in here, she's got a leg up. It's difficult. It's a tough transition. This is a physical, faster league, no doubt about it. But I think she's going to be ready to go. Again, she is a fierce competitor. That's one of the things we heard time and time again about her. So we know she's going to come in here and compete really hard, and just, again, create great depth in our backcourt rotation. I think because
one more, so we can talk about the fit. This one from Stephanie, crazy ass White, talking about how she gonna use all of them. I thought I had it. Hold on, maybe I don't. Or maybe like, oh, okay. Oh no, it's over here.
You just passed her.
Did I pass?
Yeah,
I'll cover with her. Hold on. First question. Is that the one? It might be the one. Let's see. Because I thought I had the one when she was talking about how she gonna use all of them.
First and foremost, she's a winner. She's won at every level. She's set the tone at every level. She's immediately ready on the defensive end of the floor, which is something that we need. We need somebody who can come in and make an impact on that end of the floor. She's been a true point guard, playing for the greatest point guard that's played the game. I think of Dawn Staley and Sue Bird, the top two for sure. And she's experienced. She's experienced in big time moments, and so really excited that she felt us. First and foremost.
Why does it look like they're talking at the concession stand at the high school gym?
I do not know. Hold on, maybe.
Saying that. I thought Indiana got money now.
Shut your crazy stuff up. I got one more. Let's see what.
Well, I mean, certainly what we knew is that she's a bear on the defensive end of the floor. She's got great active hands. She doesn't seem to get in mismatch situations because of her activity level on the defensive end. Her arms are like forever long. And she's, just working her way into figuring out the playbook. She's a high-level communicator, so she does a really good job of communicating, especially with us on the sideline, asking questions. She wants to know what she needs to do to continue to get better, and I think that's a great start.
Yep. Meanwhile, while Dolores is doing all that,
I'm kind of like just going with the flow, kind of just being myself, just always smiling, bubbly, always making people laugh, which I do that. I do a great job of that. So I think I'm in the middle.
Does it help having a couple other former South Carolina players on this roster to kind of help you ease in and ease that transition?
Yeah, it has helped. I think other people too. Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark, Lacey Hall, Kelsey Mitchell. They all great people to be around. They help me when I don't know things. They know the system really well. So I asked them a lot of questions yesterday. I don't know. They probably got annoyed by me, but I did ask them a lot of questions yesterday.
Steph talked about defensive intensity specifically this year. What do you think, obviously, as defensive player of the year, you can bring?
Yeah, my defense tenacity. I'm like a gnat on the ball. Every time when I get the defense, I want to be the person to turn people over and get my teammates extra possessions to shoot the ball or whatever that may be. But yeah, when it comes to defense, I think that's what I thrive in, which is getting defensive stops.
Best piece of advice so far?
Don't get too high with the highs, and I say this a lot actually. Don't get too high with the highs and don't get too low with the lows. Just be yourself.
I was just going to say, in terms of how did South Carolina set you up for this, given how it's almost at a pro level, right?
Yeah, every day Coach Staley used to tell us to come in with pro habits, and I think seeing training camp yesterday, I was like, this is how we practice. Like it's fast paced, it's very physical. They did a lot of things, and every drill is intense. Like you got to go at 100 miles per hour. So I think that's what Coach Staley helped us when it came to college. But just bringing your pro habits, even it's days that you probably don't even want to be here, and you might be yourself. But I mean, you have teammates who uplift you and who hold you accountable to things. So I think pro habits and leaning on your teammates a lot.
Do you have any inclination that the Fever were interested or would draft you? Did you have any of that going into draft night?
Well, I was like in the air. I didn't know what team was going to draft me. Like I talked to a lot of teams on Zoom. We had really good talks, but I was definitely in the air. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what team was going to draft me. But I'm very blessed and very grateful to be here.
How long after the pick did you hear from Aaliyah?
Oh, it was quick. I checked my phone and she oh, Aaliyah Boston.
That's what I said. We just watched you go to big.
Yeah, I gotta get my weight up a little bit. She's pretty strong, but whatever the coach needs me to do, I'll do that. Like
that baby just. Let's talk about it, DeVal. Is she a good fit, basketball-wise, in Indiana?
Not really. First of all, she need to remove that tattoo off her neck. This ain't Oz. This ain't jail. You know what I'm saying? Remove that tattoo from the neck. But you see that right there?
No.
But either way.
Oh, you're talking about the little thing? I can't really see. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, I will say this. I don't think it's a good fit because of the toxicity that the fan base.
You answering the question I didn't ask.
So you talking basketball-wise?
Basketball-wise.
Only way it'd be a good fit if they.
I said, then we'll get to that.
No, I was gonna say only way it'd be a good fit basketball-wise if her only role is to cover up for Caitlin Clark inaccuracy on defense. Because let's be real, they have to hide Caitlin on defense. And I don't think they have enough defenders to overcompensate what she can't do defensively. So a lot of times, let's go to Steph Curry from a defensive standpoint. When Klay Thompson was in prime, they used to have Klay Thompson guard Steph Curry man and have Steph Curry hides on the weakest player on the team when it comes to their offensive inefficiencies. So, you know what I'm saying? So they could really have, like I said, a balance on defense. But as of right now, I just don't think the only role that she can play is high for what Caitlin can't do on defense. And I think that's the only thing she can really do at this moment. Because I don't think her offense is developed enough where she could really have a great offensive role on offense at this time. She still needs some development. Is that correct?
Yeah, I will say this. I think I disagree with you. I think it's a good fit for the team, and I'm gonna tell you why. She was drafted 10th overall? 10th?
9th.
9th?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be able to bring that defensive tenacity that this team needs at the guard spot. So when they get into situations where they need a specialist, kind of like what DeJounte does for what's supposed to do for any team she goes to. DeJounte's offensive game ain't polished, still not polished, and she still has great value in the league, and she's still trying to develop that. Raven Johnson seems like the type of person that I think she'll eventually probably get that quicker than DeJounte, because DeJounte, how long DeJounte been in the league? And she's still
a good 6 years.
Yeah,
they say she'll draft the 10th. I thought she'll draft the 9th. But I thought she'll draft it.
It might have been 10th. I can't remember.
Because the Valkyries was 8th, right?
Yeah, I'll look it up right quick.
And I thought Indiana drafted after the Valkyries, and then Seattle was 10th.
Let's see.
But I could be wrong.
No, she was 10th. She went to the FIBA. FIBA picked at 10.
Okay.
The Mystics picked at 9, and they took
that's right.
So I think that's why I brought up her draft position, because at the 10th spot, I mean, even if you're coming off the bench or you a specialist in certain things, her defense is good enough to get her on the floor at some point. Because like with DeJounte, she came into the league, she came off the bench and had to work her way up into that specialist role, still working on her offensive game to this point at this particular juncture. So I kind of look at her kind of like a DeJounte type. I think what Indiana is thinking is, because, like you so eloquently put, you got Caitlin Clark who struggles at defense. Kelsey Mitchell is not overly great either. So it would be nice to use a weapon like her, and also she can also be a floor general if you need her to, and you can play Caitlin Clark off the ball if you need to. You can also get some of the focus off Caitlin if you get her off the ball. Get off the ball sometimes, not having her being pressured completely up the court. So that's why I think it's a fit, because you can have her come off the bench. You can insert her into the start lineup whenever you want to spell somebody. Say like you want to spell Kelsey Mitchell, and let her handle the ball while Caitlin go off. You know what I mean? They don't have that right now. Kelsey Mitchell was just trying to get buckets, and Caitlin was getting pressured, and of course you got Aaliyah Boston, and you also got that synergy with him. So I think it's a lot of versatility that they can use with a guard like Raven Johnson that they didn't previously have before.
Of course. So
that's why I think it fits basketball-wise, because they were addressing a need that they know Caitlin Clark is coming back. She is going to start. She is the franchise, and you have to work around it.
Got to work around her inefficiencies and her deficiencies that she's not great at. So, yes.
So, like, as a coach said, this is how I'm going to work around her inefficiencies, because she was the best defensive guard in the draft.
And not even close.
So that's the basketball. So that's why it fits to me.
Yes. So from a basketball standpoint, she fit on everything. There's no question about that. Like I say, she eliminated a lot of ills defensively for points guards like Caitlin Clark that's not good defensively at all. So, yes, she fit basketball-wise on every team. It's not even close. And,
hey, Chat, I'm not forgetting about Ty Harris either, because Ty Harris have been in, well, you know this about, she's been in Stephanie White's system. So she knows exactly what Stephanie White is looking for defensively. I what they're trying to do is bolster that defensive lineup because of the inefficiencies of their guards that are starting.
Yeah, because they Ty Harris played very well for Connecticut when they was on their championship run.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Kelsey Mitchell and CC are going to start. There's going to be times throughout this game they're not going to. You're not a person like Raven Johnson is not going to be upset like you say the ball if she doesn't start. She comes off the bench. She plays that specialist role.
Yes.
And then Stephanie White can mix and match, and also Ty Harris is coming off an injury, so we don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, she's going to be fine. But why wouldn't you try to bolster your guard spot when it was so many guards went down for them last year? How could you not?
And somebody like Raven Johnson, when you specialize in something like that at a high level, you will always have a spot on the roster. So I can see her playing in the league for 10 to 15 years because her defensive tenacity is not like many others in the W that could play the way that she plays. Like I said, Dejanay is one. Like I said again, Jackie Young, when she wants to, she could play like that. So
I agree.
Like I said, it just, like I said, it's very few people that could play at that high level. Like I told you, and like I always say, I don't usually put people in Angel Reese type of category when it comes to defensively, but I always put Raven Johnson there. That's why I was a huge Raven Johnson fan and wanted Raven Johnson on any team that Angel was on. But unfortunately, she went to the Fever. And yes, from a basketball fit, she fits for everybody. From a cultural fit, she does not.
Mm-hmm. And now we'll get to the culture.
Yes.
I'll say this. My only question so I understand where you're coming from. What is the culture in Indiana?
Let's be honest. The culture in Indiana is just like the culture is now in Atlanta. It's Caitlin-centric. Everything about this team is how does Caitlin fit into the equation? Mm-hmm. And just like some of these people, these Clarkies, cannot let go of the college aspect of what happened in college and can't separate the two from the WNBA. And it didn't help, and let's be honest, that Raven Johnson just did a recent interview about how that moment affected her and how the racism that she suffered from, affected her mindset to the point where she didn't want to play basketball anymore. And I think what really hurts Raven Johnson that she didn't say specifically who she felt like target her. Was it the Clarkies or was it her own fan base? Because you hear two different theories. You hear on one hand, it was her own fan base that was like criticizing her because of, her play in that particular game that lost them the game against Indiana. Not Indiana, but against Iowa. But then they'll talk about it could be Clarkie fans because you know how Clarkie fans is when it comes to strong, outspoken African-American women. We know the history of that. Mm-hmm. And so it's just like, that's why I say cultural fit. I wish she would never went to that team. Because now she got to answer necessary questions or you got to have necessary discourse between fan base of the Clarkies and South Carolina that shouldn't be there. And it should just be about basketball. I wish if she would have went to the Valkyries, this would be a non-conversation. They'd be all about basketball when it came to Raven Johnson. Mm-hmm. If she went to Atlanta Dream, it would be nothing but basketball. And you know how Angel is, she would have loved on and stuff like that. But when she went to the Fever, now that's where the discourse come in at. With the hatred of the Clarkie fans and then the South Carolina fans, and now you see in spaces where Dolores is talking about, he or she want to be eliminated by people that live in Indiana. Who talks like that?
Are you talking about the crazy stuff?
Yeah, that that space that you played, that spaces that you played.
Yeah, that's the Lord's.
They won't say who talks like that. But that's the type of stuff that this woman has to deal with. And now they're showing videos where Caitlyn gave everybody a high five except for her. And now we got to have think pieces about that. Which if it was any other franchise, this wouldn't be a conversation. This would not be a conversation at all. But because of the history of them two playing against each other, it's like everything got to be a theme now. And that's why I hate the toxicity that's associated themselves with the Indiana Fever fans. And I know some Indiana Fever fans don't like being lumped all together. But until the people that's not like that point out the people that is like that, you can't separate the two. I'm going to give you a perfect example, and then I'm going to let you cook, Keisha. You know how the police officers, the all blue lives matter. You know how the police officers say, the good ones, right? Say, well, why you always lump us with the bad ones? Why you always lump us with the bad cops when we're the good cops, right? Mm-hmm. And the people collective, the black people in collectives, let's just be real, they say, well, y'all see the bad cops do bad things, and y'all never report them. So, of course, we're going to lump all y'all together because at the end of the day, y'all don't report the people that really need to be exposed. And that's the same thing with the Fever fans. And so if the Fever fans don't point out the ones that, really conduct themselves with the racism and everything else, why should we not lump everybody together? Because y'all not trying to separate yourself from the bad behavior. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what it is with the situation. And so I just hate the cultural fit because, like I said, videos like this we got to watch, and now we got to dissect and have think pieces and conspiracy theories and everything else to try to find out what was really behind this situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. It looked like something fell on the floor.
It's like
it looked like Raven and one step back.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Looked like something fell on the floor or something. I can't tell, but I'm gonna tell you who don't care. Who don't care about think pieces? Mm-hmm. You wanna guess who I'm gonna say?
Caitlyn.
No, I wasn't gonna say her. Stephanie White don't care.
No, she should.
Yeah, she don't care. She's trying to win.
No, she
in her opinion, she can control the locker room, so she gonna give it a try, and if it don't work out, she'll just, she a rookie. She can cut her at any time, So that's how she feel about it. But she wasn't gonna. It's not like they was getting a whole bunch of free agents. No. Not like they could pull up and get Dejanay, So you know what I mean. So she tired of being a bridesmaid. Sometimes there've been a lot of NBA teams on the men's side. This would kill me about women on the women's side. When people be talking about, I get people with all the feelings. I get it, y'all. I get all that foolishness. But there have been a lot of teams assembled in the man's NBA, and we look at them people and we like, I don't know if that's gonna work out. And you have some crazy GM going, I'm gonna make it work. And we as fans looking like, did they fight? What? Did they have a brawl like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And something crazy. I watch all them documentaries, Duvall.
30 for 30s.
Yeah, I be watching them 30 for 30s. How them teams come together, even though they, slept with somebody, wife for it. All kind of crazy stuff. Slept with somebody's mama.
Oh, we could talk about the 2014 Indiana Pacers. Remember Paul George slept with George Hibbert.
Hibbert.
Hibbert wife at the time.
He was his wife?
Yeah,
Damn.
they got divorced and everything.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I'm saying? Paul, and that ruined their season because I think George Hibbert found out in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when he was in that funk and he didn't get out of that funk since.
So you got to think about it now. Don't get me wrong. Nah, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have you got to have a special coach.
Yes.
You know, Phil Jackson can, do that zen on you.
Yes.
And you might not like that mofo, but you like, okay, because that, he snitched on me, but that's all right. We here. We gonna play.
Yeah. They had the last dance, you know what I'm saying? They know everybody was gonna be, broken up after that season. They still went out and got a championship out of it.
Yeah.
So Phil Jackson, he's great at, compartmentalizing, what the big picture is. And if we had to say somebody like that in the WNBA, would we say that about Becky Hammond?
Oh, who was she with?
Becky Hammond?
Yeah. What you talking about? What Becky Hammond do?
No, I'm saying she good at getting her team to rally behind common cause. You know what I'm saying? She good at, sniffing out, the toxicity and really putting it out the locker room and making the main thing the main thing.
Because let's not get it twisted. As we can see, we've been covering the W, right? We've been covering the W. As we can see, people be in relationships, break up with each other, start dating somebody else on the same team, and everybody just goes back to work. But I do agree with you. It takes a good coach to be able to corral all those different personalities. But I think Stephanie White is one of them coaches that can do that.
Yeah, I think she had to do it with remember she was in Connecticut and then one time Dejanay and what's the girl name? Olivia Nelson.
Okay.
When they had that fight on the sideline, she had to really corral that and get that together. So I mean, she's more than capable of really, galvanizing our locker room. But I think this is gonna be a real interesting test because, like I say again, you got two fan bases. They're gonna be at each other's throats every chance they get. And so they gonna really have to figure this out.
Well, the good thing about Dolores is he gonna be divided because he hate us too. He hate Angel Reese.
You damn sure hate us.
He hate the Angel Reese fan. He hate the Indiana Fever fans. So maybe he won't be able to cover it all.
Oh, he's becoming the real Joker in the WNBA.
Because he was over there talking about Angel, and I was like, baby, Angel got nothing to do with this. Like,
you know why. You know why.
And then he said, I'm gonna be there. You heard that clip? I'm gonna be there on the 17th.
Shoot me. That's what he said. I'm like,
just tell the people you gonna be, Dolores.
Is it that deep?
Tell the people where you gonna be. Not like he can hide from it, but because you just take one look and you like, yeah, that's Dolores.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, is it that deep? Damn,
it's not that deep, but he taking it there. But that's just my spill on it. I know Gamecock fans. The ball, I know. We'd have wanted her to go somewhere. Hell, I would have wanted her in Atlanta. Hell, I'm just being greedy. I would have wanted her in Atlanta, but hey, she ended up in Indiana Fever. I am proud of Raven being a top 10 pick.
Yes.
Because she improved so much.
Yes.
So I just want her to go and live out her dreams and block out the noise.
And that's one thing about, like I said, I've been saying I'm so proud of her for what she was, especially her sophomore season. They were saying she was going to be out of the league and playing overseas, and she went from that to being the 10th pick, which is, amazing for her. I just hate that she had to go to Indiana because now everything going to be dissected, scrutinized.
That's true.
Under that Caitlin Clark spotlight, cause that's a real spotlight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for the weak, which we gonna touch on, cause like I said, when we get to the Vanity Sloot story, there's a lot of stuff that got revealed. That, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, Jesus, interesting. And so so that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that spotlight, that you know what I'm saying, that ain't nothing to play with.
It's not.
Ain't nothing, ain't for the weak. So you really have to know what you know, say what you're dealing with and how to navigate that.
Her sister gonna tell her. Aaliyah boss gonna tell her.
Mm-hmm. Because as you know, saying speaking on Angel Reese, ask Isabel Harrison how it felt being under that spotlight.
Isabel Harris.
You see,
y'all had her over there crying, messing around. No, that was Dana had that girl push that girl up to that foolishness. She's just a follower. Oh, stop it, Devon. That girl just was following behind that little 5'6" Dana Evans.
And both were copy please at that press conference.
We're not gonna get into that because every time I think about that, I say, what in the hell? Teaspoon was even looking like I ought to slap the shit out of these women up in here. Being a follower like that, gonna tell these people in front of, never mind.
For the millions and Angel fans, the reason why we had a divided locker.
It's just been really, really hard for ball. You know, all the spotlight that's been on us. It's really hard to navigate.
And then you know how you point at your skin color. She said, it's one of our own.
Yeah, I mean, our old fans were turning on us. It's just, oh my God.
I was like, really? She pulled the Karen on us. They pulled the. I said, this girl pulled the Karen on us. Damn. That's why I said that spotlight ain't for the weak. You see what happened to what's your girl name? What's your girl name? DeWanna Bonner. When that spotlight got on her, she like Stephen White, I love you, but peace.
It's different. She should have known. Because, you know, Izzy Harris was the first year, right?
Mm-hmm.
DeWanna Bonner went into that second year knowing what it was, and she still can't her butt open.
She needed that check. You know, they ain't getting paid like they getting paid now.
Whatever.
She needed that check.
For DeWanna Bonner.
She said they giving out PPP loans over there in Indiana. She had to get one of them.
Oh boy, she but DeWanna Bonner didn't like that since training camp. She knows she should have told her people way before she told them. She didn't like that stuff. Since I can tell the body language of DeWanna Bonner the first game, DeVon. I was looking at her over there like, I don't think she happy.
No, Keisha. I'm going to tell you when you're right, and you forgot about when you were right about it, and it had to do with the DeWanna Bonner. When we jog your memory again?
What?
And I remember you screamed this from the moment she said it. You remember when that heifer said, we have no expectations?
Yeah.
And how you went off.
I remember that live. I said, yeah, no.
I said, you said that way. She said she don't know what that spotlight is.
Yeah, because K-Step was arguing. I said, no, K-Step, she don't want no part. She about to check out. Okay, we're going to see.
I remember you saying that night. You said she don't know what that spotlight is.
People be embracing it. And you talking about, well, we don't, we need to pump our brakes. Go sit down, DeWanna Bonner.
I remember you saying you don't know what that spotlight is. Now, ain't no expectation. It's expectation. Every time that girl wake up out of bed and go to that gym, it's expectations.
Maybe they was trying to win a title, and you over there talking about we don't want to put that kind of. Go sit down.
and both of them had to get the hell up out of there. Her and Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard created a Hall of Fame career with Indiana. And even she was like, nah, this ain't the same place I came from before. She had an exit stage left.
Now, she did write a farewell letter that was very glowing for the organization.
Yes.
She over there with Cheryl Reeves right now. I never thought to be honest with you, I never thought basketball-wise, I never thought Natasha Howard fit with them.
Nah.
So, I just think she made a mistake in that way. It just didn't fit on the court, So, but they needed a big body in the paint, but that wasn't the one to pair up with Aaliyah Boston. She got a different game, so Anyway, chat, we gonna look. We put our coverage. We love you, Raven. We're gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching because Bro Claude is gonna keep a keen eye on his girl that is like his daughter, that his outside chick daughter. That's his.
We finna get to it. I know the chat. They chomping at the bit.
Oh, we gonna be out there watching you, Indiana Fever. Now we gonna get to our last take. Y'all making me do a topic at the end of the show. What is Vandersloot talking about? I got parts of it. Hold on.
Go to your Instagram.
Is it this tweet I already got up? Hold on, let me show you.
Cause it's the second to the top, second from the bottom, the third from the bottom, and the fourth from the bottom. I want you to do it in order. Yeah, so that's the first one I want you to read.
Okay. The fourth from the bottom.
No, read that one first. And then
let me read this one right quick. All right. So somebody tweeted. So I'm guessing Vandersloot admitted to having an emotional response to what Angel said, aka her feelings were hurt from the truth. And now that she isn't on the team, you understand her bias. So I'm guessing this is in the Chicago Tribune. These are the words of Vandersloot, right, Devon?
Yes.
Okay. Months later, Vandersloot said any hurt feelings caused by Reese's comments have faded into the background, but that had to change her outlook on the impact of the language used by the young star to publicly criticize the Sky. I'll say it didn't feel good, Vandersloot said. I think at first it was an emotional thing, There was an emotional response to it. And the more I think about it, I understand what she was trying to say. Do I think it was necessary she said that? No. I think that was the biggest thing for me. But it was more big picture for me because I didn't even really know the comments that she said about me until way later in the day. I just thought that it could have been handled different.
Your thoughts, Keisha? You got a little quiet. So while you getting a little quiet, I'm gonna forward the next one I need you to read. I just sent to your Instagram at the bottom.
Vandersloot is a veteran. Why is she still out here doing hit pieces? Why can't she just let it go?
She's the GM, remember?
And refresh my memory, what did Angel say about her initially?
She just said that you need basically a backup plan for Vandersloot because she's getting older and you can't depend on that. She said Vandersloot was a great player.
Isn't that the same thing they got going on over in Chicago Sky now?
I guess so, but the GM feelings was hurt. You can't hurt the GM feelings. That's why she traded her. But read the next one. I just sent it to you as soon as you click on your Instagram, you'll see it.
Okay.
Read the next one.
This is getting
because the next one gonna get the chat riled up.
Okay. All right. This says, listen, this kind of stuff happens. I wouldn't say frequently, but it happens in sports, Vandersloot said. It's not unheard of. We were just under a microscope because of Angel and her following. It just is what it is.
Keisha for the roaster ass, but I'm gonna give it one. I got one more treat for you to show her before I really baptize her. We want to remind Vandersloot who she really was. Now play the last tweet. You see how we got blamed?
Vandersloot out here calling us out.
Yeah, she played this. She played this, Keisha. She blamed us, Keisha.
Okay, hold on. So you blaming us fans for the Chicago Sky? Okay. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this.
6 seconds left. Stewart with 5. Draws the double. Lady to the corner. Vandersloot. An unforgettable finish. 6 seconds left. Stewart with 5. Draws the double. Lady to the corner. Vandersloot. No! And that is it. An unforgettable.
But yeah, she don't forget about this, Keisha. I got to show you one more. Because I got to do this for the audience. One more, Keisha, I just sent to your Instagram. One more.
I don't know why these people can't just leave us the F alone. You talking about this
Play that. Play that.
Oh no, she ain't want her people fired. No. But somebody told me she wasn't in charge though, and I told them I beg to differ.
Yeah, I said she wasn't in charge. That was my fault. I apologize.
I beg to differ.
7 with the Golden State loss. So a lot's still going on until the night ends. Cleaning up the ball a little bit here. Maybe some possible blood on the basketball.
I don't know. I would be one of those players that would just be like, can we just get a new ball? Because I'm not sure.
Oh, so she didn't like that. That's why Angel had to go?
7 with the Golden.
She had to go.
Let me say this.
Go ahead. Get it off, bro.
I got to get it off.
I'm going to let you get it off.
Sloot, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up forever. I'm sorry. Sloot, a.k.a. Buckwheat. You don't shut the big ass up talking about her fans is the reason why the locker room was shattered. No, your fragile ass ego is the reason why the locker room was fucking shattered. Because you and Angel had to have a Cold War because you wanted to be the franchise player for a Mickey Mouse championship that nobody don't give a fuck about. Nobody don't care about that championship. That championship came off of a cereal box with Cracker Jacks. Man, fuck that championship. Angel was the franchise player. She brought in all the money, so she should be making the decisions. That's what they say, Keisha, right? They say the person who made the most income should be making the decisions, right? So Angel should have been making decisions. No, but your old ass want to make the decisions because you had your pimp, got a job that he didn't earn for no reason. That man was a middle school coach watching, rebound and, like I said, Bad News Bears on TV. Then you got him a job with your little business, developmental business, and then you got him a job with Chicago Sky, and he rose up to the ranks and got a job and probably scheme his ass at the gym because of you. And then you want to play an Angel because your ass 38 years old, you should be filed for Social Security at this point, Vandersloot. You should be filed Social Security, AARP, and AAA. Because your ass is old as hell. You coming off of a bad knee injury, and you got mad because my GOAT said we should have a backup plan at point guard. That backup plan could have been J.C. Shelton. That backup plan could have been, Azzi Sims. But no. See, you ain't want nobody that could be a threat to your job. But I'm glad they got Tyler, Tasmanian Dallas Diggins over there. Skylar Tasmanian Dallas Diggins over there gonna run the shit out your ass. She gonna kick you out your own motherfucking franchise because y'all know how Skylar Diggins get down. She, she do a jack move. She come to a franchise, she jack the franchise up, she kick everybody out, and she keep the money. That's what Skylar Diggins does. So you gonna get what you deserve, Sloot. Because you want to blame it on my GOAT because your fragile ass ego and your fragile ass teammates didn't know how to handle the pressure of people like me and L, who always yelling at, Chicago Sky teammates for over talking and underperforming. So at the end of the day, they trying to blame it on us, chat. They try to say we are the reason why they won 10 games. They try to say we are the reason why Camilla played like Casper the Friendly Ghost out there. They say we are the reason why Vandersloot got one knee that worked and the other knee don't work. They said we are the reason why E-Will got a plastic knee that, you got to rub Robitussin on for it to work. That's not our fault. They said we are the reason that Tyler Marsh Act like he Mr. Magoo. You know what I'm saying? They said we are the reason. Go ahead, Keisha.
I put my one finger up like I'm in church. I got more comments. She said, Vandersloot said she never had a conversation with Reese about her comments or the fallout. You the veteran on the team, you never talk to the young person on the team at all? Let's keep going. Point guard has not reached out. To Vandersloot, that chapter of the Sky's history is closed. The biggest thing in our conversations was we wanted people that were 100% bought in on the Chicago Sky, Vandersloot said. That's how we address free agency. Whether it was a free agent or making a trade, we wanted to make sure that this was a place they wanted to be long term. It wasn't if this, if that, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's how the conversation shifted, understanding that we're trying to build something. And to do that, we need complete buy-in from everyone.
This heifer running shit over here for real. Michael Alter, a.k.a. Sleepy Joe, where the fuck your ass at? Wake your ass up. How she come to your franchise and, you know what I'm saying, hijacking shit? And tell your little goddaughter, you know what I'm saying, we got church over here. You get your ass out the picture. We running some shit over here. How the hell Vandersloot get to say what the hell we want as a Chicago Sky? We ain't want your ass though. You know what I'm saying? My goat just ain't want to be with the bullshit. And L said play the clip about Vandersloot talking that shit. So find that clip, Keisha. I just don't understand how this heifer get to make the, like say, the thesis statement of Chicago Sky. Who the hell is her? She was the 4th option on the championship team. And they have act like she was Michael Jordan. Keisha, she act like she was fucking Michael Jordan when she was nothing but Steve Kerr.
The ball. This chick said we.
She ain't talking French. She ain't saying we. She ain't talking French. She said we. Like we in charge. Did she get Skylar too? Did she get... I know she didn't get Skylar.
What in the hell?
I know she didn't get Skylar. I know she didn't get Skylar that blew up 3 locker rooms and say, I want her to come here and be a Chicago Sky. She gonna find out. Watch.
Yeah, who she got. As a veteran, this don't look good on her. This looks bad, man.
She gonna find out.
This not good.
She gonna find out.
You know what I'm saying?
Keisha, she gonna find out. Watch. She gonna find out. That's why my goat said, get me the fuck out of here. We don't want to be here. This is some Ponzi scheme shit that y'all got me into. That's why my goat said, get me out of here. Because we got this heifer leaving the beaver saying, we making decisions. She ain't bringing in no money, Keisha, but she in charge.
Hold on. Maybe, okay, hold on. Let me see if this is what this is, y'all. I'm going to try to get to the point because, you know, we're doing this in real time. So y'all bear with me for a little bit, but I'm guessing it was part of this, whatever this shit is that I'm about to play. Hold on. Pause this, make it bigger. I'll try to skip through as much as I can to ball.
Keisha, she got mouth like she got diarrhea. Fuck her.
What the hell? Okay, hold on. We
still have a little bit to go, but you know, it's been kind of a smooth increase. You know, it's challenging, of course, but I haven't had very many setbacks, so that's been the positive side, and we're definitely on track. Well, I think right now they're not trying to put timeline on just because of pressure. They don't want to put pressure on it. We are going to take my time just to make sure that, you know, I don't jeopardize all the work that we put in. You know, I'm definitely going to be on the court this season, so that's the most exciting part.
Change is inevitable every season, but big roster overhaul. What kind of group do you see coming together out here?
Yeah, I mean, on paper it looks awesome, right? We got some really good players, great competitors, great people. I think what was the most positive thing is that people wanted to play for the Chicago Sky, and it was, you know, just a great for me, and I think the front office to see that. We got kind of our choices. And, if you look at it, I think it got put together really well. We got playmaking, we got size, we have shooting, and we have the right returners, leadership, youth, like all of the mixes that you think of what a perfect roster would look like. But again, the game is played in between the lines. So we have a lot of work to do. But, from a training camp aspect, it looks really good. I'm really excited and happy about it.
What were your impressions of day one?
Good. I think it went really well. Everybody locked in. Everybody was really excited. We have a team dinner last night, and I think that kind of took the edge off a little. We got to know each other because, like you said, there's a lot of new faces out here. And the first day is always high energy. We'll see how the second day is.
We didn't get to talk to the end of last season. I was just wondering, what's your perspective on kind of how last season ended and just kind of just in general where the team was at the end of the last season with Angel leaving?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't have the year we wanted last year, and there was a lot of adversity. I think we handled it the best we could. I think if we look back, there's a lot of learning lessons, and we'll take that going into the next season, be at a better place, hopefully put together a healthy and winning roster, and we'll go from there.
The point guard position has changed so much for this team. Skylar coming in and yourself as well. While you're rehabbing, there's not a clear PG2 maybe on the roster. So how are you kind of maybe talking to players like JC, Rachel, et cetera, who maybe want to step up into that secondary point guard?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of the roster we put together. You also drafted a really good point guard that I don't think we should overlook in Tony, and we'll just do it kind of by committee. We have enough playmakers, enough handlers that can play the PG2, but we're gonna put the ball in Skylar's hand and let her be Skylar.
Are you rehabbing with this?
I am rehabbing, yes.
No. Can you let me do my job? Are you rehabbing with the Sky staff, or do you have another trainer that you're working with outside?
No, I did the whole rehab with the Sky staff. Jess Cohen was our director, and she headlined the whole thing. We brought Callan in, so I did my whole thing with the Sky's people.
Your name came up before you reached why they wanted to be here. How does it feel to be a veteran Indian type?
It's great. It's I felt like, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to come back here, is to rebuild this franchise, because I know there's something special here, and I just had to get people on board. Their respect level is there for me, and Skylar and I have been competing against each other for a really long time, and we have discussed over the years to play together, and now we're making it happen. And I think that's a really exciting spot to bring Z back. She was such a great part of that championship team that I think that's a huge thing for us. And so just having everybody come back and be willing to kind of take a chance on us, it means a lot.
I'll pause because we halfway through and I only got 3 more minutes left. I want to make sure I don't get no hit. Duvall, you better bring yourself back to this doggone mic. This woman is up here talking about she bringing she wanted to get people that would buy in to this organization. First of all, I'm gonna continue playing in just a minute. But first of all, what about the people that were bought in and they screwed over fantasy?
I think Azri has changed in the times since she was on the strange
I think she's really come into her own. She was a huge piece for us, but she was kind of that.
Pause it, Keisha. I'm sorry, I was on mute. I thought I was talking. My fault. My apologies.
We're gonna expect a lot.
Pause that for a second. Drop that down for a second, because you said we need to remind the people of something. Go to your Instagram real quick.
Okay.
The second tweet from the bottom.
Baby.
And then we're going to get back to this. Okay. Because we give y'all a special live. We could have did another day on the live like this, but this was high. Yeah, the second one. Second tweet from the bottom.
The Swift one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we need to remind the people. You said we need to remind the people of the kind of organization they is, right?
Why do people think their reputation didn't come from Angel? What's wrong with Vanessa do her stuff left?
No. We finna remind them. Yeah.
Her and Azzi.
This is like a pattern of dysfunction. Sylvia Foles just became a Hall of Famer. She got drafted there. She demands a trade, refuses to play another second for Chicago because she's frustrated with front office direction. She's frustrated with the fact that they have no championship vision. Does that sound like somebody that we know? How about Elena Deladon, who was there in 2017? She requested a trade after her rookie deal, citing all these personal reasons, but really it had to do with the fact that I don't trust the sky. How about the big one that's not even like really the biggest one, but I think probably the most dramatic instance, which was Gabby Williams. Got drafted by Chicago, number 4 overall. She played at UConn. Started to have friction with the head coach because he wasn't giving her any minutes. And then she decided she wanted to go play Eurobasket. And so he was like, well, you better show up for training camp. Well, it's like, I need to go over to play for France. And he's like, okay, cool. Well, you're suspended for the year. The whole year. Marina Mabrey last year forced her way out. How about Candace Parker, probably the face of basketball, a player who is from Chicago, goes there, wins a chip, immediately leaves. They are the worst run organization, and they're considered that for a reason. You lose an MVP, you lose a future Hall of Famer, you lose a franchise legend, you lose the face of Chicago basketball, you lose your finals MVP in Clea Copper, who I didn't even mention. 5 franchise-altering players in less than a decade on top of Courtney Williams. Are you fucking kidding me? Angel, join the Dub Club. Just get the fuck out of there. You know what it is there. You know what time it is. They suspended you for half a game. This is a Minnie Mouse franchise. It's just some bullshit. That's all I gotta say.
I guess that ain't Angel fault, right? Is that Angel fault?
I think it's Angel fans' fault that Sylvia Fowles didn't want to stay.
I think it's Angel fans' fault that Deladon is a Hall of Famer. She hauled ass too, right?
Yeah, it's our fault.
I guess it's our fault that Candace Parker got that championship ring and took her ass to Las Vegas. And she ain't go to Las Vegas because, you know what I'm saying, for no gambling. She took her ass to Las Vegas because she seen this bullshit. She said, I had enough.
She got the hell up out there.
And we ain't talking about. Now put up the last tweet I sent you. The last tweet I sent you in your Instagram. Put up that last tweet, then we don't get back to this press conference.
Okay.
But the last tweet I sent you in Instagram.
What the hell is that?
Because I just don't get it.
I just thought we was all over here. If you want us to roast you all year, we'll do it. I got time. Well, let me see if I can make it big. Because you
might have to read it off for him, Keisha. The
real,
number 12. Number 12. You see what number 12 is?
Okay, yeah, because it's real small. The franchise receiving these public funds is the franchise WNBA players voted the worst run organization in the league, with 40% selected Chicago. Former Sky guard Courtney Williams described practicing at a public recreation center where players shared locker rooms with strangers. Former Sky player Brionna Turner posted, "Don't worry, the home locker room didn't have hot water half the time either." Candace Parker, a 2-time MVP, Hall of Famer, and the most decorated player in franchise history, stated she never had a locker with her name on it. During 16 years in the WNBA, she got one when she left the Sky.
So that's our fault, Van Sloot?
Yeah. It's
that Angel fault?
It's Angel Reese fans and Angel Reese fans. It's Angel Reese and her fans. We the problem.
Did I tell you, Keisha? Everybody can handle that Angel Reese on Caitlin Clark spotlight. You gotta be built for it. Everybody can't handle it, Keisha. Everybody ain't built like that.
Vandersloot is also different though, the ball. She was outright trying to dim the light.
Yes. You can't dim the light that's too bright.
She wasn't trying to, it wasn't like she was trying to because all she had to do was sit over there in rehab and shut the fuck up.
Couldn't do it.
She was actively undermining Angel Reese.
Every chance she got. Including get her fucking ooze on.
And Uzon even though Uzon was protected and got an offer from Chicago Sky, She see the writing on the wall and took a camp contract with the Sparks. She got the hell out of that too. Even though this franchise protected her and gave her an offer, she left too. Why would she stay when they got 4 or 5 different point guards? And Vanessa Lou, you heard it in the press conference. She coming back. Why you need all these point guards for? Never mind. Let me go and finish it before I cuss. Hold on, I can't be
go and finish that press conference
because this gonna be another live right here. This we ain't done with this. Here we go.
Heavy scoring from her. Like we need her to step up into a like a big role. You know, a superstar role. I mean, she's getting a paycheck, so she's got to step into that. And I've told her that, so that's what we're expecting. And I think that
she told Azzi she better be Angel Reese, or she gonna make her look bad.
Jesus, this heifer's more delusional than I thought.
She said she needs to step into a superstar role. She getting paid the money, right?
Oh, she think she gonna be Angel Reese? She really think she gonna be Angel Reese? You know her fans ain't coming to support no goddamn Azzi. We don't give a fuck about her.
I'm pressing play.
Go ahead.
She can do that, you know. She has all the skill set, and we're gonna put her in a position to be great.
Have you made her buy you dinner yet?
Of course, I told every dinner is on her. I took the first one, welcoming her back, and the rest are on her.
You've seen this franchise through a lot of iterations and the league through a lot of iterations. This last year has been insane in terms of not just the growth of the league, but what was accomplished in the CBA, and then this sprint of a free agency period. How do you look at where the league's at now versus where it was when you entered?
Yeah, it's kind of surreal, I guess I can say, is like I've been in it so long, and sometimes I kind of like to talk about like where we came from with these young kids and even like our new staff. They just don't know, you know, like that. We were just talking with a coach about us flying commercial, like how, you know, that wasn't that long ago, but it feels like it for all the newcomers. But, you know, I'm really just proud of where the league is, and the growth of it has been unbelievable. We kind of always knew that it would get there. We just needed everybody else to get on board, and to see it all kind of happening and to be able to be a part of it, to, you know, that I get to kind of reap the benefits is really, I just feel blessed and lucky for that. So.
Something that Azzi talked about in her introductory press conference is the idea of wanting this guy to kind of get back to how they were in that championship iteration of the team, and like even before that, just with the competitiveness, kind of the culture, the style. Yeah. Do you agree with that? Like, what does that culture look like?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about championships and everything, but it is more about the culture, and I think that was what separated us in the end. Was just like we were able to we had the talent, but we weren't like probably the most talented team, right? We just came together at the right time. But that was something that was like, it was growing over the years, you know, and we got the right people in place, the people that were bought into what we were trying to do, that were sacrificing for one another. It's all these things that we're trying to build. It's not just about getting the best players here, right? It's about getting the right people and the people that want to be here, all of those things. And, you know, it doesn't happen overnight. It really doesn't. And that doesn't mean that we're going to bring all these players in here and it's going to be all great. You know, there's a lot of work to do. Both on the court but also off the court.
Last question, please.
I know you talked in the past that Jeff is good about like getting input from players when these decisions. Did you feel like included in some of the decisions?
Yes, I was included in every conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Feeling really good.
She's included in every conversation.
This helpful was for real.
I told you that, Devon. I tried to tell you niggas that months ago.
This heifer was for real.
Devon, here's another thing before you go. I hate to say this. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to spit after I say it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with some of the Clarkies.
Yeah.
Some of these chicks is delusional, man.
She said, remember when she said, we want everybody to be bought in, right? She said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Mike Alter bought in with that facility? Because they're supposed to be built this year. But they say ain't going to be built next year.
Yeah, they claiming that they sending them to some. They doing a partnership with some performance people downtown because the facility is not ready. But they couldn't do that 2 years prior.
Yeah, and they said the facility ain't gonna be ready for the rest of this year.
Oh no, it's not gonna be ready at all.
Nope. From what I'm hearing, it ain't gonna be ready for this year. So now you telling me the franchise ain't all bought in? Is it that why the franchise getting sued currently? Not only by its own owner, but other people as well. And that's why the franchise itself is stealing funds from Deerwood Park to build a fucking facility that's not ready yet. But you're right. Angel wasn't bought in. Angel was not bought in, Van Sloot. But you was, right? You were bought in because you told, which allegedly, you told Uzon after you got her signed not to pass the ball to Angel. Ain't that what the film said, right?
Dumb people turned a profit for the first time in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And
she increased their network by $200 million. She made that franchise her rookie year $17 million, 17.8. And the next year she made them in the 20s. But hey, my hands is up, Keisha. It's not their problem no more. It's not their problem no more, Keisha. Now Atlanta Dream finna make that money. And now they finna go back to the poorhouse. Stick them up, Keisha. Put your hands up. Keisha on mute. Put your hands up.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
See, goddamn. So I guess I got to talk to y'all, chat. You see what I got to deal with? I got Chicago Sky with a Ponzi scheme trying to put on a front against my GOAT. But my GOAT gonna tell them all to suck a dick. Suck a fat dick with worms on it and die. And I don't mean to say die, but I say unalive. Because at the end of the day, y'all playing in her face. And y'all making this woman seem like she was this cancer when the real cancer looked like that. Look like Van Sloot. That's what the real cancer looked like. That's
I want to show.
Calamar said something. That marshmallow, you know what I'm saying, Pillsbury dope boy ass clown, he ain't say shit all last year. Now he want to say something?
Hold on. You remember Hayes that went off on somebody in his chat, right?
Yeah. Oh, you got to play it. I got it if you don't got it.
Hold on. But somebody had said, hey, Sloot. Oh, that's why I had to go on pause. Hold on. Somebody said, hey, Sloot.
It's bad enough that your mama's a dick-sucking whore that birthed you and your little sisters that also are dick-sucking whores. The bad part about it is that you don't understand how not to rage out and to actually have a point to be made because you don't have that because you're a fucking idiot, mainly because your mama was feeding you bad breast milk. It's bad.
Jesus. Hayes, I'm going to miss you. Because I don't watch your channel no more because, like I said, we ain't part of the sky anymore.
Because he was responding to somebody had put in his chat. I don't have any doubt about the Chicago Sky. It's you Reese fans that are the ones losing your effing mind. And he went off.
I think he said he going to start covering the Sky Reese leave.
He went off and he called them everything.
But a child of God.
But a child of God. And Hayes is crazy. Hayes said, you did something. He said, your mama gave you bad breast milk. Anyway, and everybody know Hayes is a Chicago fan, born and bred.
Yeah.
But Sloot.
Talk to me, Sloot.
You won the battle, but you're not gonna win the war.
Not at all.
You won the battle, Sloot. You got a temporary, because you got my girl up out of there. You got a temporary win as you think it's a win. We actually think it's a win that you got us up out of there, but you think you getting her up out of there is a win. You're gonna realize you're gonna lose the war.
This the stupid part. They let a fourth option on a championship team become the GM of the organization.
She kept saying we. She is the GM of the organization.
Yeah, she the co-GM.
She was in on every decision. She said it. She boasting Duvall. She didn't have to say all that stuff.
No. But I will say this. I do owe you an apology.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Because you told me over a year ago, you said Vince will be in charge. I said, no, Keisha. This is Angel franchise. I said, this is my GOAT team. She making moves. She got that facility built. She got them headlift. She said, Keisha said, Duvall, they just throwing the little beans on the bone. They just throwing the little bones. But it's Vince that's in charge. I didn't want to believe it, Keisha. It took me over the year of watching hell with that Chicago Sky organization for me to realize this white Casper, the friendly ghost bitch, is in charge for real.
Yes.
This Pee Wee Herman looking heifer is in charge for fucking real.
Yes, Duvall.
She cost us Angel, Citron, and my sanity.
She didn't want no Citron. She been in charge since she came back. She didn't want no Citron. She wanted a vet. That's how they ended up with Ariel Atkins.
And I hate to put this out there, but I'm going to put it out there because I'm going to tell you what I heard. I heard word on the street through somebody that's reliable. Part of the reason why Teaspoon and Kennedy would let go because Vince ain't want to play for him. Word on the street was the reason why Teaspoon would let go and Kenny Carter wasn't re-signed was because Vince Loop ain't want nothing to do with neither of them. And now all of this makes sense. She don't want nobody that could threaten her position of being the queen of the castle. Like my mama always said, only one queen had one throne. And two queens can't share the same throne, so she had to get Angel up out of there too. This is a damn shame. This franchise finna get ruined because they allow.
No, Duvall. They were already ruined. They ain't shit.
I know. But they allow Ashton Kutcher to become the GM and tell everybody what to fucking do. Including telling Azzi, who is a step above a role player, that she need to be a superstar to earn that $1 million. Who fucking paid the Venezuela? You did. Why you gave her $1 million? You fucking gave her $1 million and expect her to be Angel Reese. Well, you could have gave that $1 million to Angel Reese a year later. I think that would have been worth more than investment, Sloot. I just think. I don't know, Chad. I might be wrong. I just think Angel getting the $1 million would have been more of an investment to get somebody that's not a superstar, that's a step above a role player, $1 million and expecting them to be a superstar.
She say she putting that pressure on Azzi. She needs to be a superstar.
And you know what?
She didn't pass over star. Superstar.
You know what? You know what's so funny? You know who should be pissed off at that comment? If I'm the kid, I'm like, what the fuck is me? Chopped liver? I'm the young player that still got promise. And you want Azzi ready to be a superstar? Not somebody that already scored, 14.7 points a game? I'm talking Ricky Jackson. You don't want her to be that? See, you're a bad GM already, Van Sloot. And I'm going to throw something out there in the chat. Keisha put me on to this. And it had me thinking ever since she put me on to this that day.
What?
Y'all notice Camilla hasn't said shit.
She did say one thing. She did.
She said, free my goat or something like that.
No, she said Twin Towers forever.
Forever. Yeah, that's what I meant. She said something to Angel.
And she the only one that said something to her.
No. But I'm talking about she ain't say nothing towards the organization.
Oh, no. You know that's not her anyway.
She spoke about the organization last year in that Chicago Suns. Yeah, with Julia Pope. Remember down remember the article when they were talking about her being the first option? And remember she said she had her concerns about the franchise where it's headed was Teaspoon got let go until she talked to Tyler Marshall. So she said something last year, but she haven't said nothing since. And she's still in China.
Yeah, she probably, if I was her, I'd milk her to the end too. Shit. These people.
And I'm gonna tell you why that's a concern. If you're a Camilla fan and a Chicago Sky fan.
Yeah.
Y'all know preseason games start Saturday, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So preseason's already here.
Yeah. And she hadn't even been with her teammates, her new ones. Right? They knew.
I know. Haven't talked to none of them.
No.
And they say E will unfollow Angel. You telling me E will unfollow my GOAT?
I don't know if that's, who knows if that's true.
Somebody gotta give me proof. Cause I don't want to roast EWAP and wear a ragged ass knee for unfollowing my GOAT when she's still tall with my GOAT like Kaepernick did with what's your boy name? Eric Reed. Please somebody confirm that. Somebody confirm that, but
yeah, I don't know.
But they said Camilla back. She
Yeah, they say she came back today, but she just still hasn't joined the team yet.
Oh shit. She finna pull a Scottie Pippen.
You think?
You know, Scottie Pippen had that surgery, so he ain't have to be bothered with the team in '98. Damn.
Yeah, I think what's going on with Camilla is she probably just she what can she do?
She won't out.
You know, I mean, all she can do is play it out. You know what I mean? Until, I mean, I'm pretty sure she got people working on it. You know what I mean? Like they did behind the scenes for other things. You know, for our girl, but they, you know how the Sky do. You know, one person then let them go. Look how they did Mabry. They let Mabry go, and then they made Dana wait.
Yeah.
They both had asked for a trade. You see what I'm saying?
They let Copper go around that time.
They let Copper go, and they made Mabry play it out because Mabry had already asked for it for the season start. But they didn't give it to her to the mid season. So it's, you know.
No, Keisha.
Told you Angel was gonna be different. Remember you was talking about I think it's gonna be the minister. I told you no, they're gonna let Angel go. They cannot handle that pressure. Treating that girl bad with us sitting up here doing the games. No, they can't.
Keisha.
They get, and in trip part, Duval, they still getting roasted. Angel ain't even on the team.
Nope. But they still talking about Angel because they need press. Think about that. They still talking about Angel. Angel gone. Angel ain't say one thing about the Sky. But they got 3 hit pieces on Angel since she left. But this is what you're forgetting about. You said Mabry got traded mid-season, right?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Keisha, she only got traded mid-season because the team was good. Think about that. If Mabry would have stayed on that team, they would have been the 4th seed. Then how the hell you would have fired Teaspoon with a team that's the 4th seed? And how could you get rid of Kennedy Carter with the team that's the 4th seed? You would have had to keep everybody, and you probably would have still had a top 5 pick because you had Phoenix pick. Not Phoenix. Phoenix pick at the time. So you still could have got another good player in that draft. You still would have had 2 picks in next year's draft.
Somebody said online, a 37-year-old couldn't have that combo with a player in her sophomore season. Said, I didn't see the comments, but sat down for a pregame interview addressing him, but you didn't see him. Of course, she trivialized the experience of star players talking about is a great art, regardless of what the rest of the people have said. Lord Jesus. Vanna Sloot, this is going to crash and burn on Vanna Sloot. And she going to, you know what's unfortunate? She going to end her career sad and pathetic.
Yeah.
And she had a great career. And like I say, I hate to agree with the Clarkies, but I agree with them on some of that. Some of these chicks delusional, the ball.
Yeah.
Some of these chicks, I don't even know what are you talking about, boo? You was on a bench. But let me tell you this. Vanessa made the best come up I ever seen. When you ever seen a player go from the bench to the front office in a year?
Ponzi scheming. But you could do that when you put your pimp in charge. And that's exactly what he did. Think about it. Shit, Gino got his coach hired. How come Vanessa got her developmental partner a GM position with the Sky, and he never coached a GM anywhere else prior to that position? Think about that.
Oh, look, our boys is on the case. Hold on. Our friends from the other skin.
Jesus. Play it.
Currency is different in the WNBA because, frankly, motion in the WNBA is the biggest currency of all right now. And Angel Reese has motion to go up against anybody right now. And to that point, you've seen champions come and go. They didn't give. The Chicago Sky organization did not give. You've seen these champions come and go. You've seen MVPs come and go, but they didn't have the motion. The current.
Hey man. Yeah. So let me get this straight. So the Chicago Sky, instead of going into the future, Deval, they want to pull back from the yesteryears.
Yeah.
And I told you once before, them people don't care how much money you make them.
You did.
They don't care. If you don't fall in line for what they want to do, they'll discard you because they make money. It's a Ponzi scheme. They've been making money for years. So right now, that's why Sue say Angel Reese fan. So she think she lumping us like we Clarkies.
Basically.
She calling us Clarkies, the ball.
I'm not surprised. Shit. Isabel Jackson did the same thing. Dana Evans did the same thing. They did the same thing. Isabel Harrison did the same thing. Dana Evans did the same thing. When they underachieve, they want to blame it on the fan base. Just like when you play with Caitlyn and they underachieve, they want to blame it on Caitlyn fan base. They just can't handle the pressure. And you know what that 21 Mickey Mouse championship remind me of? I'm going to tell you what it remind me of, Keisha.
What?
It remind me of the high school dude that wear that Letterman jacket 20 years later think he's still the man. And then you just nothing but a mechanic at the local shop. You had your football glory back then, and you can't let that shit go. You still got to act like you the man. And that's the same thing Vanderstoof is acting like. They going to ride that 21 championship to the ground. That championship don't mean shit to me. Not when you try to disrespect my GOAT. Not when you try to disrespect my GOAT, Keisha.
I don't know what to tell you. These ninjas is off the chain.
And this was so funny. They got her ass out of New York. They got her ass out of New York quick, fast, in a hurry.
She made them protect all them players that didn't want to come back to their franchise.
Knowing that she was gonna lose one with a trade.
Michaela Onyenwere wasn't coming back to them. What you protecting her for?
Neither was Rebecca Allen.
Neither was Rebecca Allen. Not Uzon, Kia Nurse. They all signed somewhere else.
They all say peace. Only reason why Rachel Banner stayed, because that's the only place she can get Krispy Kreme for free.
She got the best deal in the W.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she ain't gonna get no $400,000 from nobody else.
$400,000 Krispy Kreme.
And people saying the more Sloot talks, the more I believe those rumors about her in
I told you in New York. Her and Stewie ain't like each other. Stewie got her ass up out of there.
Sure. Because Stewart run that joint. You gotta go, player. Holla.
Mm-hmm. Stewart got her ass right up out of there.
So I guess Angel Reese fans told Rebecca Allen to go over there and call y'all miserable, huh?
Jesus.
And talking about grandma on the side of her at the locker. That was Angel Reese fans too.
Yeah. This was crazy.
Huh?
This was crazy. Like, I can't believe this girl in charge. I just cannot believe this girl's in charge. Saying we as a she making all the decisions. That's what really trips me out. It's like this woman here, Ponzi scheme her way into front office, making decisions as the franchise player. And they chose her over Angel Reese. They chose her over the money.
They did.
And this was going to look bad on them, Keisha. When Angel Reese become an all-star, and we know she's going to be an all-star this year, and she's going to go back in that same goddamn building. And they going to say, fire Jeff P. again. They're going to say, fire Jeff P. again, what? And in case people miss what Rebecca Allen had to say, I just sent it to your Instagram again.
Rebecca Allen said that she was miserable. I mean, I don't know what
I just sent it to your Instagram.
Rebecca Allen just wanted to leave in peace. Some people are still calling her phone.
Mm-hmm. She blocked them
And
all.
she's like, why are y'all calling me?
She said, y'all spam.
Maybe if I go do an interview, y'all stop calling me.
Brionna Stewart.
One word to describe her. Oh, goat.
Emma Messiman.
Oh, okay.
I was the most excited to play with her because I would also say GOAT for her. She's just talented.
Talented. Brionna Stewart.
Oh,
that's the wrong one.
Mhm.
That's the wrong one. I apologize, chat.
That ain't the right one to play.
I apologize, chat. I'm gonna get it. Here it is. Here it is. No, they ain't it either.
Twitter space, because they ran that clip for a while.
Yeah. But this is crazy. This is
So
list of players.
So let me get this straight. So Vanna Sloot goes to the Tribune to do another hit piece after Angel Reese is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make this shit up.
Like an ex-girlfriend still reminiscing on a toxic relationship, I guess.
Well, you got to understand, Chad, it's all strategic. She was having too much positive press with the Atlanta Dream. So it's on par. Because they need to feed the algorithm.
They got to, because nobody don't care about their team as is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about their team as is. And so, because of that, they had to bring Angel Reese back in the picture. But Angel Reese gone. This was so crazy. This woman gone. She moved on. She got new teammates. She happy with. They doing TikToks. But yet, y'all couldn't let that shit go. Y'all had to bring that women back into the picture.
You gonna bring all that stuff back, and the girl gone and went on about her business.
Haven't said one thing about Chicago Sky.
Other than that, she happy, and she happy that people got her best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, Chad. I do know that first game. I do know that first game, that first preseason game between the Dream and the Sky gonna be lit. I do know that.
Is they playing in Chicago?
I don't know if they playing in Chicago. Let me see. Baby. Because I think it's the first preseason game that they play in Chicago. It's gonna be lit. Cause them people, yeah, they playing in Chicago. God damn.
You know what I hope Angel do?
What?
I'm telling you, I promise you. I hope she do a LeBron. Every Chicago Sky game, she sit out.
No, she don't need to do that. She gonna get. I'm gonna tell you why. I told you to stop that shit, DeBall. Stop that shit. She gonna walk in there and get a standing ovation, and then she gonna proceed to whoop their ass. That's
so
what
competitors drop 40 on them.
That's what competitors do. They don't sit in no locker room hide from people. You know, hey crowd, hey, thank y'all, Chicago. Yeah, miss y'all too. Fuck you, Sloot. What you gonna do?
And then she'll hit the 5-jump chat. That ain't gonna get 5 before the end of the year. I promise you that.
Oh, let me get them. Fuck you, Sloot. Hey, thank you, Chicago. Thank you. Thank you. Gonna be a politician. And Sloot gonna be like, did you hear? And everybody gonna be like, yes. You. What's wrong with you? You having a hot flag? Oh, you told me fuck me. No, I didn't. I was smiling. I said, hey man, the Sloot ain't dead. Hold on, let me get the money. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Trey Stewart said preseason game will be epic. I know. I'm telling you what I'll do. I walk in there just like a politician. Hey, kissing babies, signing sleeves and towels and shit. I'll wave at Sue. Hi, Steve. Fuck you, bitch.
And you know, Angel Patty like that. She said, "Probably ain't wear that shirt." Then Kelly probably was throwing one too many shots at her. She did not take that shirt off.
shit.
She did not wear that shirt for a minute. She
I
said,
can't
fuck.
do this shit.
She said, fuck, fuck it, fuck. I ain't wearing that shirt.
I be just like them kids be on Twitter. Fuck y'all.
I'll tell you, she's.
And I do it with a smile, the ball. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Jeff P? Bitch ass. What? Yeah, I'm telling you. I would not thump it out no room. See, I'm a different breed.
Yeah.
I am a different breed. You know, I poke the bear. I walk right up to your track and sit down and be kiki-keying. And you sitting over there waiting for me to snap off. And you don't know when it's going to happen.
See, you got the chat. You got chat riled up.
Meanwhile, he will go be sitting over there like, and Camilla gonna be like, this is awkward.
Now Camilla gonna say, I want out too.
Hey, is Camilla gonna guard her girl? Oh, I can't wait.
Jesus, man.
Is Camilla and Azzi gonna guard Angel Reese? They both used to be taken. What we doing? Azzi gonna try to run up on Angel Reese?
She gonna get her ass cooked. She gonna get her ass cooked like she gonna get her ass cooked like hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? Are you kidding me? Man, Angel Reese gonna eat her ass up.
You start on count. It's gonna be a Gamecock on Gamecock. Oh, it's gonna be epic. I'm pulling up.
Mm-hmm.
The TV gonna be on before it starts because I want to see this shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna see. I'm telling you, this gonna be funny though. This gonna be funny.
You know how Ryan Howard, you know how she rolled. She one of them people that talk about your ass silently and be over there kiki and shit.
Hey, I saw you saying it on in your Instagram.
She was roasting Angel and she on her team. Yeah, last time I played Angel, they was losing by 30. Angel just looked at her like, come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Oh, okay, this the one?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, and I'm about to go to bed because I can't be fucking around with Duvall. With Duvall, we was having a good, peaceful show, being very professional. And then, I bet you Rebecca Allen gonna have watch Rebecca Allen gonna have a damn season of her life. Watch.
Brionna Stewart.
One word to describe her. Oh, goat.
Emma Messerman.
Oh, okay. I was the most excited to play with her because I would also say goat for her. She's just talented.
Talented. What the ball keep pulling up, y'all. He is on crack. He is over here on some kind of crack. But I'll find it for what he trying to talk about Rebecca. No, I think he on that stuff. Not in the C phone. Uh-oh. All right, hold on. Nope.
No, I just sent it to you. It's in your last your Instagram.
No, I'm not playing another thing. I pulled that up.
No, it wasn't that. I'll tell you, this is what Angel gonna say on to Chicago Sky. You gotta play this shit. This shit funny.
Look, I ain't putting up useless Meeseman clips.
Nah, I don't care about the Meeseman. And she's still a free agent. That's who we need to get. We need to get Meeseman.
Oh, is she still a free agent?
Yeah, she's a free agent too.
Okay, so what am I pulling up?
I just sent you last tweet on the last thing I sent you on your Instagram.
You talking about this, right? And then we about to get up off because I gotta go bed.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
I
Well,
don't know what the hell is this. What
go
the
back.
hell?
You gotta go back. You gotta get out of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
right there.
Okay. Hold on. How about? Okay. Pause. Okay. I didn't know what was happening. Okay.
I was tripping too. I'm like, damn.
I might have hit the wrong play. They got two of them. Let me try this one up here. I don't hear nothing, Devon.
You're not unmuted?
It's on mute?
Say this is my house. I built this and this is my house. I built this and this is my house. I got one thing to say. This is my house. I built this and this is my house. I got one thing to say.
You saying that's what Angel gonna tell them?
Yeah, she gonna say this is my house. I built that facility, and all this money y'all got it because of me. It's my house.
They took all that money and kept it under their mattress, Devon. They ain't gave that to the city of Bedford. That's the city of Bedford house.
Yeah, they scammed the hell out of Bedford Park. They had to do Bedford Park like that.
They took all the
They took all the money.
like Claus said, it's a Ponzi scheme.
They took all the money.
It took all the money.
They said some pictures on. Elsa, she sent you some pictures in. I guess the Instagram.
Did you sit in the Instagram? Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh Lord.
Cause we finna get up out of here.
Yeah, we about to go. Cause Lord Jesus, what the? Is that? What is that bandit Sloot doing there? Bandit Sloot doing now? Let me say the image. Hold on. I don't know what Bandit Sloot doing, but Bandit Sloot is a Bandit Sloot and a half, baby. Bandit Sloot might get booed in Chicago. She might get booed in Chicago, Devon. She keep running her mouth.
Did you find the pictures?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Okay.
But
after you show them pictures, I gotta play you one last thing, and then we'll be out of here.
I had to download. Yeah, I can't mess around with y'all because y'all, I was living a life. Well, what is this? What Bandit Sloot doing there?
It's for the dunk on her ass.
Hold on, she got another one. Hold on. Okay, here we go. What Bandit Sloot think she was gonna do with that big ass gal?
Look like she got lockjaw. That what Vanessa look like. She got lockjaw. I don't know what's wrong with her. She look like she got lockjaw. She look like she got lockjaw.
I can't do shit with this girl.
She look like she got lockjaw.
Baby. Yeah, I know, Al. We looking at her face. That's what the ball talking about. She look like she got lockjaw. She about to blow a gasket fucking around with Angel.
God damn. God damn, Angel. She like she smelled your cat or something. She ain't know how she smelled. That
You an idiot.
That would look like.
She look like she about to have some kind of conniption or something. I don't know.
I'll tell you. Now, see, this is why I don't respect this Mickey Mouse Championship that they won in 2021. Play that last clip that we before we get out of here. Play that last clip I sent you.
Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you what they think about that Mickey Mouse Championship.
Is this the parade?
Yeah. That Mickey Mouse Championship. Ain't nobody show up to that bitch. This is Chicago. Ain't nobody short to that goddamn Mickey Mouse Championship. COVID was over. Where about that, Keisha?
They got 10 people out there.
Keisha. If Angel would have won Chicago Sky Championship, how many people you think would have been out there?
The whole city would have came.
Basically. And people from out of town would have came. That's what they care. That's what they think about y'all Mickey Mouse Championship. Ain't nobody take a day off. Ain't nobody take a bathroom break or nothing.
I'm with you, Azzi. Is this AI?
Ain't no AI. This is real. Nobody ain't even want to take a bathroom break, a 30-minute break, a lunch break, nothing. They said, fuck your championship. We still going to work. They said, we still going to work, Keisha. They said, fuck that championship. They said, we'd rather be at McDonald's at our 9 to 5.
I can't take this shit no more, chat. I gotta go.
They said we'd rather deal with the lunch hour at McDonald's than to come out so y'all love at y'all parade.
That's why Candace Parker said, "I'm getting the hell up." Oh my God.
Man, they said they show more love to the high school team. They said they ain't want to come to this shit. They got more people on the float than they do on bicycles. Jesus. None of them ain't want to come out. Where the family members at? They ain't want to come out either.
I think they on the bus.
Oh, they is?
I'm guessing. Who they waving at? I don't.
They went nobody. And they waving at Kevon Muir. Where Kevon Muir at? They got Kevon Muir somewhere over there. They got Kevon Muir somewhere over there. They got more people.
People standing there waiting across the street. They're like, when this shit gonna be over with?
They got more people on bicycles than they got on floats.
This is a major city, Duval.
The second was the I want to say the fourth biggest city in the world.
That's what I'm saying. This is a major city, and they got 8 people out there screaming at them.
They only got the kids. You know, you allowed to count kids out there. They only got to count kids.
I'm taking this down. Duval.
They only got to count kids out there.
Duval. So if this is what they want to do, if that's the spotlight they want, let them have it. Shit. Yeah, we ain't a good fit there. You right, Sloot. Angel Reese and her fans, we not a good fit for you. We out here trying to win and we trying to be seen. I don't know what the hell y'all doing.
They said they want to be seen by 8 people. That's all they want to be seen by.
No. We don't look. This shit is embarrassing. It was embarrassing for Trump. It's embarrassing for you. Remember when Trump was like, no, I had millions of people at my damn inauguration? And people
ain't nobody would know. Goddamn, Vandersloot.
It's embarrassing to be setting up parades and shit, and 10 people come out.
I'm telling you.
Our girl is gone, but I feel like this is going. Duval, we got another rivalry. We're gonna have to roast them all season now. It's okay.
Let me tell you something.
He helped.
if Angel Reese win the Atlanta Dream the championship, they're gonna have more people at Magic City than they did outside at the Chicago Sky. They're gonna have more people at Magic City than that at the Chicago Sky Parade.
You ain't so good.
They're gonna have more people at the airport in the Chicago Sky Parade. They're gonna have more people at Piedmont Park than at the Chicago Sky Parade.
Y'all, look, we're gonna do a members only live later on this week, Devon.
Yeah.
We calling Bro Clark to the front of the room.
Yeah, he got to talk about this.
You gotta talk to him. Or we let anybody come up on the panel. We got to talk to our brother about this shit.
And when we do a members on live, it's open panel. It's gonna be at the end of the show. We're gonna let everybody come up, everybody get to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna let everybody get it off their chest. Because we're gonna have it just on the sky. And there 8 people that went to that goddamn parade.
Man say it's more people at Magic City right now. Okay with y'all. Y'all diabolical.
There's more people waiting at the model train than there is at that goddamn parade.
Let me tell you, hold on. Before I gotta show y'all this before we go. I'm on Threads, right? And I pull up Threads, and guess what I see?
Yeah, I gotta get on Threads tonight. I ain't get on Threads all day.
Somebody asked, is this real? This girl gonna say, I'm just manifesting it. No, it's not. She done made her own graphic.
They want to get rid of Leaving the Beaver.
People in the comments like, is this real? And she like, no, I'm just manifesting it. As a Chicago Sky fan, I'm just manifesting it into existence. So you were so good. AI. Now that's AI.
Jesus. Jesus. What are we doing?
I don't think Sue understand that some of her Chicago Sky fans, not Angel Reese fans, some of her Chicago Sky fans don't like this silly shit she talking.
Jesus. This lady said, I've got to read this exact words. It's not unheard of. We are just under a microscope because of Angel and her following. It just is what it is.
It is what it is.
They try to call us the Barbs. They try to call us the Barbs.
They trying to say we the Beehive, we the Barbs.
We Body Gang. They try to call us Body Gang.
Wait. Megan said we the Hotties. We
the Navy. They kind of call us the Navy. With Rihanna.
Yeah. What is Carter B Squad? What they
that was like Body Gang.
Oh, okay, Body Gang. That's what they trying to say. They say
they trying to say we the Swifties.
We the Swifties. They say we delusional fans. That's what Vandersuit has said. Vandersuit is lumping us all as delusional Angel Reese fans. We just like the Clarks.
They say there was more people at Kamala Harris on pet rally in Atlanta than it was.
Look, let me show you some of these comments, and then I promise y'all we got to go. So this girl put this shit up, right? People in the comments like, it's not real. I'm just manifesting. That's what she said. She said, bye, I almost got happy. Don't play with me. I ran to the comments so fast. Needs approved, not according to Chicago's comments. Somebody said, why would you play with my emotions? Somebody at New York Liberty, pick her back up. We would have our 2024 championship team back. Oh my God. People jump for joy. Somebody make a good face. She got promoted to GM. Hey, man.
She took the derail spot.
Sloot. I don't think this gonna have Sloot. I don't think this gonna have the desired effect you thought it was gonna have. Cause
she don't know.
Y'all don't know.
Y'all think it's Angel Reese, real good friends.
You know why the Chicago Sky so bad? They don't know how to read the room.
They don't.
You're not gonna win.
They're gonna be the 10th seed. Watch. And you know what the most depressing part is, Keisha? They're not gonna have a good first round pick for the next 2 years. They're gonna have the dream pick, which gonna be 14 through 17. And then their picks is gone. Cause like I said again, the 27 pick is a pick swap with Washington. You know they gonna swap their ass. And then 28 pick, they gave it up for fucking J.C. Shelton.
Hey, stop talking like you an analyst. You ain't nothing but an Angel Reese fan. Stop that, Duvall.
That's what they said.
You don't know shit. All you know is you in love with Angel. That's it. We don't know
That's what
shit.
they said. That's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. We gotta do a members on live just on this alone. We gotta recap this. We gotta let everybody speak, let everybody get it off. It's not gonna be Wednesday, because Wednesday gonna be another live.
It might be maybe Saturday night or something. Friday night.
Friday, Saturday night. One of the nights.
This is gonna be
it can't be Friday night. You know, NFL draft. We gotta get our audience.
Oh yeah,
so it's gonna have to be Saturday.
Maybe Saturday night. Yeah,
because the NFL draft is over at 4:30 on Saturday afternoon.
All I know is, ooh Lord, the WNBA is the gift that just keep on giving.
So y'all members, come up, come on the panel, speak your mind, cuss Bro Cloud out, cuss me out.
Bro Cloud gonna be fighting for his damn life. That's what's going.
So if you ain't a member already, become a member. So because we want all y'all to come up, cuss me out. Cuss Bro Cloud out. Agree with Keisha, because that's what y'all do. We're going to see if we don't get Boss Man to come up there so you can cuss him out too. He said some.
Night, y'all.
He said some shit too that we could remind him of.
We gonna be like Hayes. Hayes said, F y'all. You sucking on your mama's bad breath.
Sucking on your mama's Similac. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Before I get out of here, I just want to let the chat know. Tomorrow, we're going to drop a couple pre-record videos. Keep your mouth watering. Like I said, you'll like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, get ready for the Wednesday live. We'll have some topics up. You know what I'm saying? If Chicago side say something else, I'm going to roast their ass again.
So it do look like we gonna be covering the sky, because I guarantee you, if Angel have a good season, they gonna keep hit piece and watch.
I hope Angel say something. I hope somebody in the Atlanta media go to Angel and say, I read this article. They said this about you. What do you got to say? And I hope she say something. I hope she say something. Please say something, Angel. Please say something in the AJC. Now, before you get out of here, Van. Keisha said that over a year ago. I ain't want to believe it. She said they were building around. Keisha said this year. She said they were building around Sloot and Camilla. I said, no, they got to be building around Angel. She the franchise.
No, I ain't been.
You said, no, they're not.
Yeah, Angel still end up outplaying all of them people.
Yep. And they try to freeze out.
That ain't matter.
They tried to freeze out. Remember the Phoenix game? They gave up one shot attempt. One shot attempt.
But they was losing so bad they had to give the ball back to them.
Keisha, she got one shot attempt at 3 quarters. And then the coach had like he didn't know what happened. His slow ass, short bus ass, you know what I'm saying? Marshmallow. I hate him. Keisha, I hate him so bad, man. He is a weak beta coach. Your daddy got more heart than you, Tyler Marsh. Your daddy not a cuss people out. I wish your dad was the coach. I wish the daddy was the head coach. At least he's not a cuss people out. What else you trying to show?
What kind of title is that?
Jesus. I don't know what to say. I don't got nothing else to say at this point. I just don't. But they don't want to talk about that.
Oh no. No. They talking about this. Said Chicago Sky under a microscope with Angel Reese can return to winning identity. So she making it seem like Angel Reese was some kind of circus pony.
Some kind of black cloud.
No, like she like a not a black cloud. Yeah, like she just some fad thing. You know how you like a boy band that just hit and then they be gone in 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah, NSYNC.
Yeah.
Or Backstreet Boys. Whichever one.
She's one of these. I beg the death of you crazy bitch. The Backstreet Boys are still performing. You idiot!
We gotta save for Saturday, Keisha. Cause we're gonna roast you some more.
Performing, you jackass. Never mind.
We gotta save for Saturday.
Yeah, please. Do you know that some people can have a one-hit wonder and ride that pony through the rest of their life playing that damn song?
Vanilla Ice.
Look, hey, what's your boy name that we love that passed away? What was it? Shit. I'm drawing a blank.
Well, he was a one-hit wonder.
Frankie Beverly. My mama said she only wanted to hear one song from Frankie Beverly. I said, Mama, he got other songs. Nobody cares. I want to hear that one. And Frankie Beverly played that song till he died.
And we still play it after the club. When you play that after the club, you know the club's over.
What do you mean? Sometimes you can parlay that stardom into long-term success.
Keisha, you know Chicago play Saturday night. 4 o'clock.
They do. Shit is coming up real quick. Yeah.
So we might have to cover that and then do the members on live.
It ain't Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. So 3 o'clock your time.
Hold on. Oh yeah, they do play Saturday. They play the Mercury.
I told you it's a preseason. Preseason starts Saturday.
ATA Kyle beat the shit out their ass. I told Brooklyn I'm gonna be hate watching. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna hate watch this shit. Y'all can sit over there. I'm gonna sit over there and key. I ain't lying.
Now the Dream play
when
Chicago
they play?
Wednesday, April 29th.
Okay, they don't start till Wednesday. Okay. I mean, yeah, Reddy Mickaway say you could have said Montana. Yeah, man. This is how we do it. He been thinking that shit, and I ain't mad at him. He still might give him money. I think you're a preacher now. All I know is you could have rolled that way, Chicago Sky. Anyway, so what that tell you about the rest of the people on the team? I guess you saying to them, y'all ain't got no fans, so y'all okay to be on the team.
Y'all ain't no threat. Y'all ain't gonna have fans saying fire Jeff at the middle of the game. If Elle writes, she said Angel supposed to be on Michelle Obama podcast tomorrow. I hope Angel give it to Chicago Sky on that podcast.
That'll be a good podcast. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. Do you know what time?
What time is? Come on, Elle. We probably could react to it.
Mm-hmm. Baby, I can't. Oh, Angel Reese, boy. I don't know how she deal with these people. I know how because I'd have laughed at them. I'd have been sitting up there looking at him stupid. Oh, yeah. I see this, Elle. Oh, she must have already did it. Oh, it's probably going to. Okay. Okay. So they probably going to drop it tomorrow, but they've already done it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here, y'all. We've been on here 3 hours and 31 minutes.
Yeah.
I got a job to do tomorrow. I just wanted to say, fuck y'all.
That's how I be feeling.
Fuck y'all, Chicago Sky.
See? Welcome to the dark side, Keisha. I told you. I've been saying it. Y'all thought I was, saying the Lulu. I've been saying that shit.
What is wrong with y'all?
Fuck the Sky.
You doing hit pieces? Who wrote this? Was this Julia Poe? Who wrote this shit?
It gotta be Julia Poe, cause Annie Constable, she just got a new job.
Yeah, she at the Athletic now.
Yeah.
Cause old girl lost her job, so they needed her.
So Annie Constable, she got a hit piece coming for Angel.
Yeah, she got one coming. Talking about everybody was scared of her. That's gonna be the next thing. Yeah, people scared of her. Yeah.
Oh, they said Julia Poe. She the ops.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I ain't paying this dollar to read the whole thing, you bees. But anyway, they ain't worth 2 nickels, you son of bitches. Anyway. That's for you, Chicago Sky. We gotta go. Y'all hit the like button. I didn't think this show was gonna take this dark turn, but it did. Thanks to the Chicago Sky. I'm in a toxic relationship.
Nah.
Even when I try to leave, Duvall, y'all keep pulling me back.
I'm gonna say this. Thursday live, we're gonna be an earlier live. We gotta do it at 6 because the draft start at 8.
Yeah, we gotta be.
We ain't trying to compete with the NFL. NFL always win.
Coming on.
The NFL is like, like the house, the gambling house. The house always wins. So we ain't trying to compete with the NFL. So it's gonna be at 6 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Keisha's time live. We're gonna try to wrap it up by 8. So everybody can watch that draft. So Thursday gonna be an earlier live.
Oh, Spurs lost to the Trailblazers.
But Wemby, knocked his own self out.
Yeah, concussion.
Yeah, he might be done for the series. They're gonna lose then. God damn. You know who I wish would get a concussion?
No,
that way she'll forget about my goat. She will forget about my goat. I wish she get a concussion. Then she'll forget my goat ever played for a team. I'm tired of her dissing her.
I just want to know what she gonna play when she get back.
You know who we need to interview? We need to interview Uzan. Uzan to tell us the truth.
You can better say we will sleep on that court. He knocked himself out. I've seen it. I'm watching it now. Oh, Wemby.
We need to interview.
Maybe Darian Fox can help him. I don't know. Anyway.
We need to interview Uzon. Uzon to tell us the truth.
Who's only gonna tell us, oh yeah, they told me not to get up all the Angel. You know. I just did what they told me to do because I was trying to get a check. I mean, what you wanted me to do?
She recommended me. Remember, she said that. Here you go, Keisha. Play this on the way out.
Okay. No more, Duvall. No more.
But this is what your audience want to see. I'm trying to get out of here
They don't
too.
want to see you. Just make it. You just pissing them off. They gonna go to bed pissed. What is this shit? Oh, yeah. This is Wemby. Why y'all let Wemby go down like this, man? What was Wemby doing?
Watch this go on the break. So, and you'd say that for that purpose, you see hit first on the floor. And the purpose of that is having to come back in to shoot the free throws.
Yeah, he's not coming back. I would suggest it, Wemby. And that's the end of it. It was good while it lasted. I like the Spurs when they good, but it ain't worth that, Wemby. Go sit in the dark room with your teddy bear and suck your thumb.
Yeah.
All right. Because no, that ain't nothing. That baby went to sleep.
Yeah, you not that.
Yeah, no. All right, y'all, chat. What a rough night we had. Wemby went down. God.
Yeah, 3.5 hour live. We normally do 2 hours.
Yeah. God. Y'all have a great night. Hit the like button on the way out the door. If you're catching us on the replay, hit us up with some comments. I put the schedule out. Y'all know I'm getting punch drunk, so I don't know what I'm doing. The ball is gonna drop some videos. We're gonna be live, blah blah blah. Woo, woo, woo. I love y'all. we gotta go.
Peace.
Peace.